NCRP Productions proudly presents the Alien RPG by Free League. Tonight, Destroyer of Worlds, Episode 2.
Hello everybody and welcome to Alien the RPG. My name's David, I am your game master today, and we are going to go around the table and introduce our crew, starting with Captain Silva.
This is Erin, reporting in as Captain Silva, the leader and commander of this group.
Hi, it's Sequoia, and I'm playing Dante. I just want to go home.
Hi everyone, this is Pedro, and I'm playing Chaplain. I wonder what kind of mustache I'll put on this game.
Hey, it's Barry. I'm running PFC Zmijewski, and I'm ready to go. It's taking too long.
Hi, I'm David. I'm playing Gunnery Sergeant Mason, the career sergeant, and the guy that tries to keep these guys alive.
Right.
This is Josh. I am playing Private Hammer, the squad Smartgun operator.
All right. So, last we left off, you guys had been given your mission briefing to hunt down and bring in, dead or alive, these 4 AWOL Marine fugitives that had absconded with some sensitive information. You were equipped with an armored personnel carrier and a bunch of ordnance of various sorts. You started doing some legwork across town. You went to the bar, talked to the bartender, or the owner of the establishment, who was a synthetic named Fee, and found out that a couple individuals had met had a meeting at the bar, and where you encountered a couple individuals that didn't like your presence so much and tried to hightail it out of there. You then reached out to the marshal's office and headed down there to discuss working together and trying to get any information they might have that might lead you to the whereabouts of an individual by the name of Nathaniel. Upon such time where Chaplain has come in with Captain Silva and Marshal Hyam, where there is a deceased individual in holding cell 4 who is now enclosed with Chaplain, who is examining the body when he realizes that there is some type of cocoon in the ceiling. That cocoon opened up and out spilled a strange looking alien. As the thing hits the floor, it kind of unfolds its arms as these long appendages, and almost before your very eyes you start to see these tubes start to grow out of its back. You can almost see them move as they grow, and as its cells kind of like bind and build and replicate at like an alarming speeds, and its oblong head kind of curls up out of its position and it kind of flares its lips, and you see these metal teeth protrude behind it. And so anyone that's there, increase your stress level by 1.
No.
Because as you see this thing, you kind of, you check yourself. You're like, do I need to use the bathroom? Right? So we are going to draw initiative. All right. So go ahead and pass the deck of cards down to Chaplain, and Captain Silva's going to draw a card as well, and then hand it back to me, and then I'm going to draw a card for it. As this thing stands up on its 2 legs, and you can see that its arms are abnormally long for its torso.
Creepy. And
it's got this barbed tail that unwinds and kind of flips behind it. All right.
Well, how tall is it right now? Like, how big is it?
Right now it is. So when it stands up, it's over 2 meters tall.
What? Are you kidding me?
And this thing came from a cocoon probably the size of like that owlbear head on the wall there.
Oh boy.
And
by the time it
lands, breaks out of the sack, lands, and kind of starts to stand up, it's growing as it's standing up.
No.
And eventually elongates itself into almost over 2 meters in length. But it kind of hunkers down. You can see its tail kind of start to take position, and it's got these long, elongated claws and these metal teeth.
Is it focused on Chaplain?
Oh, it's very focused on Chaplain.
Okay.
You see this thing as it kind of snarls its lips and hisses. It's got some kind of interior jaw fixture inside. You see it behind its teeth as it opens its mouth, and this kind of drooling substance kind of leaks off of its teeth. I've got an initiative of 3. You've got a 4.
I'm screwed. I have 7.
And you're screwed 7. Okay, so it is going to attack you.
Marshall, are these cells bulletproof?
Yes, they are.
Fuck.
All right. Okay.
Can't shoot it.
Let me just make sure I've got
it's like
the right.
glass doors? Mm-hmm. Or whatever, acrylic.
Bear Creek Blast Creek doors. All right.
Are there air holes?
So this is a drone. They're sometimes called lurkers. All right. When it attacks, all right. So it's going to make a unarmed attack. All right. So
It's not good.
Nope, he's gonna get ripped in half.
Yeah. I just saw that happen.
Well, it was so
Like-
good to play with
Bye,
you,
Bishop.
Pedro.
I'm
Yeah, it was really fun, Pedro.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Maybe you can make a
No, he
snack
doesn't
run
get
after
Dave
this.
wouldn't kill me so early in the game.
all right.
That's
so okay.
called plot
So
armor, baby.
I have 2 hits. You're going to.
Yes.
So you're going to decide at this point. I'm coming in with an unarmed attack. You're going to decide. Am I going to try and block it? Am I going to try and counterattack? Am I just going to take the hit? Right. You know, because if you're going to do something, if you're going to try and block, then you're going to use one of your actions. You're going to use one of your fast actions for the round.
Okay.
So are you going to try and block the attack? Going to hope that it just attacks poorly and it's fresh state.
So in blocking, does that include? Is it physically blocking it? Is it include like trying to dodge out of the way or?
Yeah. So when you block, there's a few things that you can do. Right. You can. All right. When you block, you can either decrease the amount of damage. You remove one of the enemy's successes. If they are left with none, the attack misses. Or you can counterattack. You perform a counterattack, dealing damage to the attacker equal to the damage rated of your weapon. Or you disarm. You can disarm your enemy. It's not using a weapon, so disarm doesn't apply. But you could counterattack, or you could try and decrease the damage it's going to try and do to you as a block. But that is a fast action, and it would cost you your fast action for the round.
I'm going to. I don't want to lose my action, so I'll just hope.
So you're gonna take it. All right. So I've got 2 hits on my attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold on 1 second here. Let me
Yeah, I'm
take
wondering,
a
do
look
I
at
decrease
this.
damage at all in any way?
Okay.
I don't
really
think
think
you're
you should
wearing
block.
armor, but we are.
Was this like an interrogation room or was it like a
It's a holding cell.
He wasn't supposed to be in combat.
Yeah, there's like 4 holding cells, and then it turns a corner, and there's like more holding cells down the way. And we're in the 4th holding cell right now. Well, I'm not in it. I'm outside of it. Just to be clear.
You're in a nicer space.
Yes, I'm in a good space right now.
Okay. So
I don't know how hard
so
would
it
be.
performs a deadly grab.
Oh, I hate this.
The beast launches through the air, so it lunges at you, grabbing its victim. It attacks with 10 base dice, damage of 1, which I've rolled the 10 dice. If it hits, it immediately drags them into a neighboring zone, which in this case there's no other zone for it to go to, dumping them on the floor. The victim is prone, drops all handheld items, and must make an immediate panic roll. So I got
Which you
2
don't
hits.
do.
So I'm going to do 2 points of damage because it's going to do an additional point of damage. It knocks you prone. Are you holding anything? Do you have any weapons?
Not. I don't have any weapons out. No, I'm not holding.
So you don't drop anything, but you're prone. You take 2 points of damage. Since you're synthetic, you don't have to worry about making a panic roll.
Okay.
All right, so that's its turn. On 4 is Captain Silva.
So, are there any air holes or any openings of any kind in this holding cell?
There are air holes along the top of the door.
I'm trying to think. I think that maybe I should call in some more Marines because it's a fucking alien in this Marshal station. As captain, I have a talent called Field Commander. I can use command to give orders in combat as a fast action instead of a slow action. This effect means you give orders twice in the same round. So as my fast action, I want to call in. I'm going to call Mason and be like, we have an alien. Or wait, no, what do we call it?
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph.
We've got a Xenomorph.
We got a
presence.
Xenomorph on site. Send in Marines heavily armored.
I'm gonna be like, fuck. Okay, I slide open the door.
And I'm out.
Hammer, Zmijewski, and Dante, get your asses in there.
All right, fall in line.
All right. So everyone is up and out.
So that's my fast
okay.
action.
All right.
Shit. And so what am I seeing happening in the holding cell right now?
In the holding cell,
He's on the ground.
You watch this thing lunge up at Chaplain, and then grab a hold of him, and then wrestle him to the ground, and it's on top of him. You can see it's like barbed tails, like curved. You know, you don't know if it's gonna like strike with it, but it knocked Chaplain
All
to
right.
the ground.
And I want to remind you that I pulled out my weapon already. My weapon is already pulled.
Okay.
So I'm going to give the command to the marshal, open the door.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fucking spray this bitch. I've seen bullets take them out before.
Okay. So I'm going to make a panic test for the marshal.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not the marshal's turn.
I love it, Erin. Let's get the alien out immediately.
Yeah.
First move.
So you're going to
Okay.
you're gonna
We're
try.
fine.
So you're gonna
We're
command.
Marines.
So you need to make a command roll.
Okay, command roll is pretty good. So that's a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's your stress level? You have any stress?
1.
It's 1, so you get a stress die as well.
Oh, okay, as well.
Yep.
Oh shit! Don't fuck me, you little fucking face.
I thought you were
fucker.
supposed to talk nice to your dice before
You're
you roll them.
amazing. I love you. You're so good. I love rolling these dice. Okay, we got 1.
You got 1. All right. And I don't believe that I get to resist this. It's not like a manipulation. I think. Let me look at command, because I think command, when you give orders in combat, it's different than when you're trying to manipulate somebody.
It's just 1 alien, guys. We can handle 1 alien.
there's a
It's
command.
fine.
It's just 1 alien.
It's fun.
There's a command stat, Dave.
There is.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, that's what I rolled. I
So
rolled 3
command,
plus 4.
give orders in combat as a slow action. You can do it as a fast action.
Mm-hmm.
You can bark orders to another character. They must be able to hear you, and even if via comm radio. Roll command for every success you roll. They get a +1 modifier to their roll when carrying out the orders you
Ooh.
gave. All right. So you command him, open the door. All right. It doesn't force him to open the door. If you're trying to force him to open the door, it's a manipulation roll.
No.
So you want to stay with the command?
Yeah, I want to stay with the command.
Okay.
Extra dice to open the
So,
door.
so you say, open the door,
And I have my pistol aimed already, like not aimed. That's a fast action, but I have it pointed at the alien's direction.
in the general direction.
Yeah,
of
in the
enemy.
general direction.
That's probably completely
So then
reasonable.
he'd get bonus dice for roll.
He'll get bonus for opening the door.
Useful.
It doesn't go for the
Unfortunately,
force
you're not
check.
gonna be able to shoot, right?
Okay, so he keeps his shit together. He's obviously uncomfortable, but it is now. What is your initiative?
I still have a slow action.
You still have a slow action.
Yes.
Yeah, because your fast action was to call in backup.
And can I hold my slow action until he opens the door?
But the command that you did is a fast action. So
Yeah, I get 2 fast actions.
2 fast actions and a slow action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so as soon as he opens, I want to hold my slow action for firing my weapon. Isn't
Okay,
that?
cool. All right.
That's a slow action, right? Firing.
Firing weapon
Okay,
slow
yeah.
action. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay.
No problem. So he hasn't gone yet. He's not opening. He hasn't gone yet. But now it's Chaplain's turn.
Okay.
So you are prone.
So, as I have this thing on me, what I do want to do is I want to look around the upper parts of the cell.
Mhm.
Are there any vents?
There are no vents in the cell.
Okay.
There are air holes around the top of the door.
That's okay, perfect. So then, what I want to do is, well, I guess I gotta start by shoving this thing off because does it have me grappled?
No,
No.
it has just knocked you down. So
Alright.
as a fast action, you would have to use the stand up.
Okay. Okay, so it just has me on the ground. So then,
It just
I'll
it
use my
knocks
fast.
you down.
Yeah, I'll use my fast action to stand up.
Okay. And you still have a slow action.
Yes.
Yeah, typically you get a fast action and a slow action. I don't know. You shouldn't have 2 fast actions and a slow action. I don't think.
It says
Unless it says
you
it.
use command to give orders. This in effect means you can give orders twice in the same round.
Right, because you can
use
replace
command.
your slow action with a fast action if you want to.
So I think what I want to try and do is see if I can hit this thing hard enough to slap against the wall. I'm just trying to whap this
You're gonna
thing.
karate chop this
Yeah.
thing. Wow. Boom.
Oh,
All right.
oh.
Okay, so go ahead and
I see.
go ahead and make a roll.
It would be a close combat, I'm guessing. Which I only have a measly 6 strength, so.
Just a measly 6 strength.
Unfortunately, no successes.
Okay.
And I can't push for I am just a
So,
sin.
okay, so, all right, so you go to swing at this thing and just like miss.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, oh.
Maybe I was getting
Yeah.
confused with Shadow.
Now the
Yeah.
yeah, you are.
I'll say it out loud. Captain, be wary the. Oh shoot! Let me see. How would I put this? Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I had a thought of something to say and then I lost it.
Okay. All right. So now the marshal. So go ahead. I'm going to. So just to kind of, so we can measure the amount of, in this stressful situation. I'm trying to capture a measure of how good of an idea it sounds with you standing there. You're going, open the door up, so you can take a shot.
Uh-huh.
All right. So in order to do that, I want you to give me a manipulation roll, and I'm going to roll my observation. Okay. So I'm gonna roll my observation. Okay, I have no hits, so you might think it's a good idea, but if you get a success on your roll, then You look convincing enough. You sound convincing enough.
I'm a badass bitch. Like
He may just open the door and be like, "All right, you got this. You're a very tough hombre." All right, you have a hit.
Yep.
So he hits the button and the door opens.
Oh god. Oh god.
All right, you had a held action.
Yep.
Right. I'll give it
That's
to
what,
you.
if I can say it now, Captain, you need to close that door. This cannot breach containment.
Go ahead and take your ready to action.
Okay.
I mean,
So
if you want to take your ready to action now, the door opens.
the door's open. I mean, I have to
open.
now. So
Right.
I want to shoot it.
No,
with
close it. I changed my mind.
Never mind. Just kidding. Shit, you thought I was serious?
I'll keep opening the door. Take a shot every time it opens.
Okay. So I'm gonna hit it with my pulse rifle.
Okay, so you're gonna open fire.
Yeah, open fire.
All right. Are
So
You do know I'm standing in front of it now.
yeah, I mean, but you're just like a tool. So like we can replace you later.
We can fix you.
Yeah, we can fix you up later.
We'll send you to the motor pool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So I have a +1 bonus. What does that mean? You're gonna have to help me
Plus
with
one
this.
bonus is a die bonus. So.
Okay, so
you make your skill roll. If you got a +1 bonus.
so it's
to
ranged
that-
combat.
Yep, range combat plus the
6, 7.
tribute.
Okay, so it's 7.
7 dice. What's your
And I
stress
have one
level?
stress.
So yeah, it's gonna be 8 dice. One of them is a stress die. There you
Okay.
go. And what you can do if you don't have the alien dice, they're completely available at North Coast Role Playing. But if you don't have them, you use 2 different types of dice. One to designate your stress dice, where the 6s are successes and 1s are the aliens.
Fuck.
All right.
You know what? But
There is not a number on the dice.
You can always push it.
You can push the roll.
this isn't close combat. This is damn.
This is.
I can push it twice if it's
You-
a strength based, but I can't because
You haven't
but-
even pushed it once yet.
Yeah. So I'm
Are you
gonna
gonna
push it again. I'm
Increase
gonna
your
push it
stress
again.
level by
Yep.
1, and
Yep.
now you're rolling 2 yellow dice.
Here we go. I just really need to hit it, guys. I'm sorry.
But you're utilizing the stress the way it should be, right? The stress level should be, All right, and you still didn't get. Oh no, there's one.
There's one.
Okay, there's one.
This one's cocked. I'm not sure if that counts. It's cocked.
So the way to tell if a die is cocked is you just set another die, and if it rests on it, it's not cocked. If it slides off, it's cocked.
Oh,
I've
I
never
don't like
heard that
I've
before.
never
There's
heard
a
that.
great way
I
of
don't like it.
determining.
Objection. No. It's a group
See, now,
consensus.
look, now I got 2.
Okay,
because I
well
rerolled
that's
the
my
conflict.
suggestion is that when in doubt, set another die on top. If it's cocked, the die will slide off.
The key is consistency.
Right. That's what,
You
I got
like
that
the roll
from
and it looks the
40K.
same as it's not. You can't do it
Yeah,
both ways.
that's something that we do in 40K because we roll a lot of dice, and oftentimes there's terrain and things that get in the way, and so we just set a die on top. If it slides off, it's cocked.
So I'm not sure if you'll take it or not, but I re-rolled the cocked one and I got a success.
Okay.
Just saying.
So what we're saying is, if anything that isn't laying completely flat is cocked and needs to be re-rolled, even if it's a slightly
the
cocked
group
6. Is
consensus?
that
Is
what
that
we're
the group
agreeing on?
consensus?
It looks pretty. It looks like a pretty good roll to me based on this testing that Tuttle's done here.
Oh, setting the die on top.
Yeah.
So
You're fucking me, Josh.
for all of those
You're
in
fucking
favor
me,
of
Josh.
setting a die on top of another die to see if a roll is cocked, say aye.
I like it.
So there's 3.
There's your
Four.
majority.
Okay, cool. So,
Right.
So
That
it
one-
wasn't cocked, and it was the 3. So you have
Yeah.
1 hit.
Yeah, I
All right,
got
but,
one.
So you've been successful.
Just because of
You
that.
shoot. What's the damage of your weapon?
Damage is 2.
Damage is 2. I have armor. All right. So I roll the amount of dice equal to my armor. My armor rating is 8.
No.
For every hit that I get, I reduce the damage by 1.
That's
so
all.
your 2 damage is gone. So you fire this thing, it's like, boom, 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 right? Just like, boom, 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 and it like just, it shrugs it off.
Shit.
But you do get its attention.
Oh
right.
boy. Yay. Good for me.
So it is now,
Well, it's nice
That was-
captaining you.
so it is now, so you guys that are coming from the APC, you spend the round moving into the building and moving over to,
We can see their dot on the thing, right?
yes,
Yeah.
you're gonna just,
Elevated heart rate.
a round's only 3 seconds, but
Really?
I'm going to say it's going to take you 2 rounds to get to where the group is at the holding cell, but you made it into the building. All right, to the top, you fire some rounds at it. This thing looks up and just hisses and is going to make an attack. All right, let me see what it does. It does a deadly grab, so it lunges at you. All right, so I'm going to roll. It's
I have something for this tape.
6.
If she is hit by an attack, I'm gonna use my bodyguard thing.
Okay, let's see if she's hit.
Yeah.
So I have now. So this is an unarmed attack. You can decide now if you want to use one of your fast actions for the round to do a block, which means you can try and do a counter attack. In this case, either a counter attack or reduce the amount of damage that might be incoming to you.
Yeah. Let's block.
Okay.
Let's block.
All right. So you're going to block. You're going to make a.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Can I ask, so she was hit by it?
She was hit.
So then can I use my bodyguard talent?
Yes, you can. So the bodyguard talent says that if someone is going to take damage, you instead throw yourself in the way and take bullet form, basically.
And
All right.
Oh, Chester.
But there is the chance that the block would end that.
but would the block would
if-
leave her open with an attack later on?
Yeah.
her turn.
Then you wouldn't have to block.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, okay.
You wouldn't forfeit your action. Are you gonna use your?
Yes. So I have to roll a mobility.
Yep.
I can just need one success.
Yep.
Now I want to know, and this is a good rules thing. It says you can push the roll. Now normally androids can't, but this does override it.
If it says you can push it, it's specific to that special ability, and you
Awesome.
can push the roll.
So
Hooray!
I'm gonna roll mobility, which is over here, which is 6 dice.
Just so you know, Erin, you have an armor of 6.
Is that good?
You can
Nope,
roll.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he
go
just
ahead and
had
push
8.
it because I didn't get any successes.
Okay.
I got 1 success. Perfect.
Okay. So you got 1.
So
right.
I just lunge across and stand in front of you.
And it rolls into you with its lunge. I have 3 hits. You're gonna take 3 damage.
Okay.
So you took 2 from the first one.
Yes.
You're taking another 3.
Yes.
You know how much health you have?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
You keep
now
track.
have 1 health
All right.
left.
Oh God.
Okay. And you are knocked prone again.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So that was its
Yeah.
slow action.
And if I can say something, I'll say, Captain, close the door and get out of here.
It's not your turn.
Okay.
Its fast action is going to be to move. It moves out of the cell, and it moves out of the cell. It's going to move past you, right? Now you haven't gone yet. You can try and intercept it, basically, but I don't. If you want to do that or something, but it's going to move past you. It knocks you down, rolls over the top of you, right, and runs out and makes it out into the bullpen, the wide open area where the rest of you are.
Oh.
You guys have just
And
come
the
in
marshal.
No, the marshal's by the holding cell with these guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
You guys,
With the old guy.
as you enter the building, you see this thing that's kind of crouched down, kind of running on all fours, come around the. Of course, it's got a long barbed tail. It's got the bulbous, long, elongated head. It's got a dark gray skin. It's not jet black, but it's very dark, close to almost black. And you can see that it comes around the corner. Yeah, and you guys see it, right? So
My understanding is that when you see a xenomorph,
you all
everyone's
get
stress goes up.
So everyone that's witnessing it, increase your stress level by 1. It's actually when you see a xenomorph attack
Is that what it is?
one of your.
Why are you
Alright,
so
so not
stressed?
yet.
So not quite yet.
Dude.
No.
Is Dante calm me
He has
down?
a
No?
special stress thing.
Okay.
Good. So that's its round. So on 3, so on 4
That's
is
right.
Captain Silva. This thing just knocked Chaplain down and then just ran over the top of him and went out into the bullpen, which is the main open area of the Marshal Station.
Okay. Marshall, can you lock down the station?
Yeah, let me just go over and lock the door on it before it goes out the front real quick. Got any
Okay,
other-
you don't
no.
have like a panic
He's
button?
being sarcastic. He's like, you got any other ideas? Let me just go lock the deadbolt real quick, right? We'll just keep it trapped in here.
All right, fucking fine. Marines,
Did you
look
see what that
alive,
thing
bogey
was?
coming our way. And I guess I'm going to follow after.
He's a colonial marshal. He goes home at the end of the night, right? He doesn't have this specialized training like you guys do to like keep your cool when the shit hits the fan like this, right? Yeah, the fucking alien running around in here. I'm not trained for this shit. Yeah, let me just go lock the door.
His
Right.
bread and butter is drunks. That's what.
Right. Yeah, he deals with like domestic violence,
Yeah.
right? He knows what to do. Okay. Right.
Like, there's not like things that they pull over.
Somebody being held hostage at the post office.
Okay,
he
fine,
knows what
fine.
to do.
That's
Okay,
not
okay,
a real
okay.
thing, Erin.
All right, fine. I don't know. I thought it was future. Like they have panic buttons to seal things. I don't know.
All right.
Do you
These are
see any
blizzard.
like corporate people here? No, they don't care. That
There's no OSHA on the moon.
Never mind the guys in the black suits in the corner.
He's
Okay.
the marshal. He's not going to lock himself in. with
Right.
this thing.
Yeah. No. Probably not.
Now, when he gets outside, he can turn the panic lever.
But you do say, hey, you lock the building down. And he's like, yeah, let me just run and, turn the deadbolt. Good idea. Now what?
All right, I am going to pursue, and I want to try to fucking shoot it again.
You're gonna chase this thing. All right.
Yeah, I'm fucking
so,
chasing this thing.
All right. Cool. So, You can still see it. You don't have to move very far to see this thing. It's just barely gone out into the bullpen, so you can take a shot.
Yep.
As you kind of come around the corner, you also see that the rest of your squad are just coming in
Okay.
through the main doors.
Don't let this thing leave the building.
Turn the deadbolt.
Shut the deadbolt!
All right. So
orders so we get
go
the
ahead and take a shot.
Okay, all right. So
Because this alien is so stupid it can't turn the dead.
I have
That's the
two
thing,
stress
you kill
dice
all
now,
of us,
right?
figure everything out.
You have
It's
two
like a
stress
lady
dice.
with acrylic
Okay,
nails.
and
She
it is
can't
ranged
get
combat
the
1, 2,
deadbolt.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Can someone help me? Can't
Plus,
pick up
so
bullets
range combat
either.
plus your attribute.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, you got it? Three and three?
and 3. Yeah,
All right, there you
and
go. And
two stress dice.
All right, here we go.
2.
2. All right, you hit it.
All right,
All right.
cool. And does one get? I get one extra. So does that mean a stunt or anything?
So the first one is your success. The second one you can do a stunt with.
Okay.
You can do an extra box of damage, which I recommend
Yeah.
because you know it's got armor.
Yeah.
So it's going to roll its armor.
Yeah.
All right. So you got 2. All right. So I'm going to roll its armor.
Okay.
This is a lot of armor.
Stupid.
I don't love it.
All right. I've got 1. So I take. What's the base damage of your weapon?
It's 2,
All right. So it takes 2 damage. All right.
but I get an extra box of damage, right? Because of the success, the
He
second
rolled one
success.
success. So
All right,
saves
I rolled
down.
1, so I
Oh,
with
okay,
armor,
yeah, okay,
I
got it,
removed
got it,
one
got
of
it.
those boxes
Alright,
of
right.
damage. All right.
But wouldn't it be 3 total damage? And so you would take 2 damage because.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No problem. So I take 2 damage.
Okay.
All right. So your bullets this time, instead of kind of bouncing off, it
Finds
gets
purchase.
hit. When it gets hit, right? No one's in range, but you see its yellow ichorous blood fly out, and it splatters up against a filing cabinet. And you see it instantly, the filing cabinet starts to sizzle as the blood just instantly almost melts through the thin sheet metal. You're like, fucking answer for blood. All right.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
The legends are true.
Yeah. All right. And it screeches. You know, it screams, and as the bullets rupture its thick hide.
Take
so that
that,
was
you
that was
gross
on 4.
motherfucker.
So on 7,
Yeah. On 7.
everyone pass these around that you don't have an initiative card. Go ahead and take one. And that's going to be your initiative the next round moving in.
So I'll look at you, Captain. I'll say, Captain.
Captain's out around the corner, firing
Captain's
her pulse
out
rifle.
around the. Oh, okay.
You hear the pulse rifle.
Then I'll look at the marshal and say, Marshal, do you have any extra firearms on you? I believe we need to terminate this Xenomorph.
He's like, he reaches for a sidearm. It's all.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go.
Please, go to your office and remain safe.
It's like a classic
Yeah.
6-shooter, like cylinder, you know,
Oh,
like the old
boy.
pea shooter, you know. He's a traditionalist, right?
I think this calls for the handlebar mustache.
Yes. And then, as I take one of the mustaches out of my pocket and slap it on, it's a Chaplain mustache. And I'll say, please go wait in your office for debriefing. And then I'll turn and use my action to run.
As true synthetic form, they're all calm, cool. They're like, I think that was handled. Right?
Yeah.
I think it would be wise for you to retreat to your office. All
So
right.
I'll run until I can see the Xenomorph.
Yeah. So as a
And-
fast action, you move over, and you can basically stand next to the captain. Right. I really am going
Yeah.
to take this away from you.
And so I'll stand next to the captain, just raise the pistol and start firing.
All right. So go ahead and make a shot.
Are you kidding me?
And you, how much? Oh, you don't have stress here.
No, I can't do stress. So I was not successful.
All right, are you gonna push it? Oh, you can't.
No.
So you
Thanks,
just
Dave,
missed.
thanks.
So there are. Oops, sorry, but you can't. Right, so there are 6 bullets. So in this weapon, you got to keep track of the ammo.
Yeah.
Track of the ammo. You don't have any reloads. It has 6 bullets. You just fired one. It's all pow.
Ooh, this is a revolver, yes.
It doesn't fire the nice caseless ammo that with the explosive tips that the pulse rifles do with Marines. This is like the old 6-shooter, you know, the Smith & Wesson, you know, right on.
So, and yeah, you just see me just walk next to you with my hand raised and say, Captain, please be safe. Blam! And just take a shot at it.
And miss.
Right, we're
Yeah,
used to
I
like the,
missed.
you're used to the quick, tight,
Like 15
sound
feet
of the gas, expelling from the pulse rifle, just like, pow! What the hell is that?
I probably also have like blue goo, like kind
White
of.
is white, yeah.
It's the white. Oh, that's right. It's white.
It did damage
Well,
you. All right, yes.
I had
5 out of 6.
I had 5 of my 6 boxes checked, so I probably have some damage.
You've got like the white oatmeal, kind of on your clothes, but they know that you're a synthetic.
Yeah.
The marshal might not know that you're a synthetic. Keep going.
So he's probably.
So he's
extra
getting more
stress.
stress out. So that's why he handed you his gun. He's like, yeah, you go. All right. So,
I'm not gonna ask questions on that.
all right. So that was anything else that you're gonna do?
No, I think that's everything I can do.
So now everyone else is now coming into the round. So we're gonna start with Dante. You see this thing taking shots from the captain and the chaplain from the other side.
And I saw it bleed with her pulse rifle.
You saw the blood splatter against the filing cabinet, and the filing cabinet just get riddled with holes as the blood seemed to just burn right through the sheet metal.
But our order is to keep it inside, so I'm gonna look back and see, are there like shutters we can close?
So the Marshal Station has shutters. The shutters are actually on the outside of the window, and they're metal, and they come straight down on top of each other, almost like a shield door almost.
Where's the elderly woman?
You do not see her. She'd be freaking out.
Oh my god!
She clocked out.
Yeah, she's
Click as soon as
she's barricading the back door after she went
Okay,
out.
so
Of her.
this shit?
It's the kind that you have to manually pull.
There's probably a switch somewhere that automates and brings them down. Otherwise, he'll be breaking out the windows at night in the Marshal Station.
I think that would be my first move
That was
then.
the button I was asking him to push.
Oh, it was? Oh, I
But
didn't
it's
know.
probably in like
When?
the office or something.
I was like, lock down there's a button to push to like lower all the shutters and stuff so this thing doesn't get out.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I didn't.
That's what I was asking
Oh,
for.
yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like, hey, can you just lock us in here with this thing? Can you lock the building
I
down?
meant
Hell,
lock
let's
down
go turn the
whole
deadbolt.
station. Yeah, the whole station.
Okay.
Is what I was asking.
Well, now
for.
I know. Now it's half the battle.
Okay.
Oh.
I was getting peeved in there listening to that. I was like, are you fucking for real right now?
Sorry.
He was stressed.
Stressful situation, man. There's an
He's like,
alien
I
running
don't know. Maybe there is.
around. All
Yeah,
right.
he probably
You don't
does
have a
wanna
map
walk
of
in
this
with him.
place though.
You know what? I might have a map of the Marshal Station. Let me check my files. That's not it. There's the bar. I should always have a map of the bar. Hey, there's the Marshal Station.
Okay.
All right. So you're in the bullpen right now. You guys have all come through the front doors, which are closest, like pointing towards Pedro. Yeah, there we go. And then,
Storage.
sorry, front doors, entrance. Yes, there's entrance. And then the Xenomorph is if you put the. Let me give you a token for the Xenomorph. You got one? There you go. That's not.
How about
here.
us?
Here.
Oh, you got little tokens.
Here you go.
Even better.
Here you go. There's Xenomorph. So that Xenomorph is in the middle of the room there. Yeah, there you go. And you guys are. You don't have to have that many. It's just something to designate. This isn't like
All of us.
Yeah, it's not like a grid map
not
where you
scaled.
like. Yeah.
We're huge.
It's not, it's not a dope chart. It's not a pie chart to let you know how many of these are out there. Right? You would know typically that maybe like a receptionist desk or something
That's
like that
what I was
might
just
have the
thinking.
controls. There's a computer terminal there that you can see sticking up. It's probably got some kind of alarm system maybe.
Yeah,
or, you
so
know.
I'd like to skid over the desk and look
All
for
right.
it. Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard style, cross the hood of the
Exactly.
generally. Okay. All right. You slide across. Give me a mobility roll. Make sure you don't bounce off the front and miss.
Okay.
Like when MF tried to run through the
have
through
a
the building.
stress.
I'm gonna run through the wall. He bounced off too.
Awesome.
I'm gonna run through the wall.
I got 2 successes.
All right, 2 successes. So you slide across the top and land on the other side, and you can spend your action. You do find a button that you can push. Boom. Shutters on all the outside of the windows.
And I'll update. I'll say, Gunny, I'm locking down the building with the shutters.
So you guys hear if you didn't close the door behind you, the door swings shut, and the outside shutters start to come down, and moments later you can hear lock in place. Deadbolts,
Exactly.
locked down, and you can hear the door behind you shut. You now know that you are locked in here with this thing. All right? I'm not raising the stress level, but you're just that much more uneasy about the situation. All right, because this thing's moving fast and it's pissed. All right, because now it's taking a few bullets, it's bleeding, and it's not too happy. So that was on 1. Who's got 2?
Me.
All right.
Fucking kidding me now, Dante? Porn now? Fuck you.
All right. What is Z doing?
Shooting.
He's
2
rolling
hits.
dice. All right.
Pulse rifle.
All right. Pulse rifle. 2 hits. All right. So you hit twice. I'm gonna roll my armor. So I've got 2.
So I got 4 total damage coming.
6,
No, 3 total damage coming.
6, 8. So I'm gonna roll my armor. I've got no hits on my armor.
Nice.
So you've got 3 hits.
3 total
So
hits.
you're gonna just increase the damage. All right. So 3 total damage. I've already taken 2, so that is going to be 3 more. All right.
Hammer, if you can figure your ass from a hole in the
So-
ground, shoot high.
All right. So at this point, when the bullets rip into him, it slings its head as it starts to wail, and it slings acid at Captain and Chaplain. So I need both of you guys to make mobility rolls to not be hit by the acid splash that's coming your way. Oh, sorry, I've got all the dice. Right.
Sharing is caring, dude.
This thing just screeches and starts to wail and shake left and right as the bullets rip into it. The explosive tips from the pulse rifle.
I want to push it anyway. No, I
Oh,
can't.
can't
No.
push it.
I got 1.
You got 1. All right.
I got none.
Okay, so you got 1. You get out of the way as acid splatters on the wall behind you, and you don't see it, but you can hear it. All right.
Shut.
Hold down a minute.
Yeah,
What
no.
happens when you lose all your health?
Well,
So you become broken, and other things start happening.
Ah, there we go. That's
Yeah. All right. So acid splash. So I took 3 damage from the attack that Z made. So the strength of the acid splash is based on the acid splash rating of the Xenomorph plus the amount of damage that the Xeno took from the attack in base dice with base damage of 1. Armor reduces the damage. So what's your armor? Do you have any armor?
I don't think so. No, 0. Bagel.
Okay. You have none.
He's the driver.
And you need base dice. Base dice is 2.
Also, I have 1 hit point left.
And my acid splash is 8. And it took 2 damage, right?
No, you said the words base dice. The base dice damage for this weapon is 2.
Okay, right. So I'm rolling 10 dice. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
thank God! I thought I was just
5,
gonna take 10
7,
damage straight up.
8, 9.
Like, oh, I'm really dead.
All right, here we go.
You can botch.
You're going to take 2 damage.
Okay, so I am 1 over my limit then.
Okay, so acid flies as the thing starts to kind of skitter back and forth. A stream of acid rips down the side of your face and onto your torso, and it kind of melts your cheek into, and you start to leak out all this white oatmeal, right? As you fall, you're like, oh, right? You let out this like weird monotone, you're not like, oh my God, you're like, oh.
Do I have enough
Bummer.
sense to like lean into a really funny position to try and make people laugh? 'Cause
So-
I still have my Charlie Chaplin mask on.
So-
Or, on my mustache. So my last thought before I shut down is to go into like a
So
little.
the way synthetics work a little differently than the way usually when you're reduced to 0 hit points, you become broken. Synthetics are a little bit different, and I'm
He
just going
goes
to look
on a
that up
murderous
real quick.
rampage instead.
I got the position. I'm leaning sideways and lifting a fake hat with the other hand. With like one hand out, one hand lifting a hat.
So scary.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're all gonna get
Fatality.
stressed out from seeing it.
Yeah, it's monstrous.
And like a half a smile, it's not melted.
Melted face.
Yeah.
There we go.
Your little mustache.
the-
My little,
Did you hear
little cinch
Oh, what
mustache.
artist has been lost to the world?
But you all should be. I better see a tear, so help me.
Okay.
Whatever, we just gotta take you to the mechanic, get you fixed back up.
The
It's
heart
fine.
and soul of this team.
That's right. Let me find what happens when it's
this point-
synthetic. Here we go. Synthetics. Damage. So if the synthetic's broken, roll for a critical injury on the table to the right until the android suffers a system shutdown. You can continue to operate, only suffering the effects of the critical injury. This makes androids very hard to stop. Each further attack inflicting damage on a broken android will inflict another critical injury. If you roll the same critical injury again, shut it down and shift it down 1 step on the table. Okay. So go ahead and roll me a die.
Single die?
Single die.
A 5.
A 5. Severe chassis breach. All right. So the torso. Internal organs spill out, and the android is completely immobilized.
Oh.
You couldn't roll
So
a 1.
the acid hits you. The portion of the acid that splashed onto your torso runs down. It just continues to eat the whole way down to a point to where your strange white-looking intestines and liver plop and hit the floor, and you kind of drop to your knees. And
Oh, no, please give me the Charlie Chaplin.
All right. Okay. All right.
Please let me just. I notice it
As you
happening.
go down, you take the hat and go. Oh, right.
And like end with a smile.
You're still awake.
You're still alive.
Oh, I am.
You're still alive.
I still want to
Right.
be in that position.
You're just you're immobilized.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. So that was on 2. So that's what happens when Z pumps a bunch of lead, and it screams and it starts whipping acid. Who's got 3? Oh, I have 3. So I am going to. Who is the closest? Dante's behind the desk. So I've got Z, Gunny,
We're all
and hammer.
somewhere around here.
All right.
Coming in because we haven't even.
All right, so I've got. So it seems to focus towards the door, right? And it seems to come towards Gunny, and it's going to make an attack.
The last guy in the door.
You guys came in together.
Yeah.
Yep. And it doesn't differentiate as an alien. It doesn't differentiate. Well, you know, it sees the big door behind you. Although the things have come down, it doesn't know. It's frantically.
I probably was closest to the door, so I would be the closest in its way.
All right. So the Xenomorph opens its outer jaws wide, and the deadly inner jaws lean out, gnashing in anticipation before snapping forwards. So after being hit by the bullets, it opens its mouth, and you can see its little mouth just gnashing, right? The attack has a strength of 9, base dice, damage is 2, so I'm going to roll 9 dice. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And a damage of 2. If it causes any damage, it automatically inflicts a critical injury, killing the victim in one dreadful blow. However, should the GM wish it, the victim remains just alive enough to see the Xenomorph, enough for the Xenomorph to initiate the ovomorphing process. All right, so I'm going to suggest that you block.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Don't say.
You don't have to, but I'm going to suggest that you block.
Oh god, it's stressful.
If the block is unsuccessful, armor still works, correct?
Armor still works.
Oh, Barry has them.
Anytime you have armor and you're going to take damage, you roll armor
And
and
a whole bunch of
dice.
dice here.
There's dice all
These are
over.
probably yours.
It doesn't matter.
I've got 10 dice here and 10 dice here, so I think all those out there might be yours, but it doesn't matter. As long as we each have 10 and 10 of each, we're
10.
good.
There's two.
Oh, there's
should
3
be
sets
30 out
floating
there,
around?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought out my set.
Oh, right on. Here we go. Let's see if your money paid off.
1. I'm gonna push it.
Okay, so you're going to push the roll. All right, so you don't keep that, you re-roll.
Everything you
Even
re-roll
the
all
success?
fails
Oh, you roll, okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You re-roll all fails.
and a
So
stress.
increase your stress level.
Oh shit! I didn't include the stress before.
Okay, so roll the stress die. All right.
So,
We don't
okay.
do.
That first time, you had one
Yeah,
stress because you saw it alien.
as soon as he saw the Xenomorph,
No,
he got
he
stressed.
said when it attacks someone. So now we are all stressed.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
After this, but you should have just the one.
Come on.
Oh no.
Okay, so there's an alien.
Yep.
All right, so now what's your current stress level?
Now I'm 1
Okay, so you're
because I
1.
took the stress because I pushed it.
You pushed it? Yes. Because the acid spray isn't actually an attack.
Correct.
So, alright, so you've got 1. So go ahead and roll me a d6. Did you make a panic test?
Add 2.
1? Okay, so
Or add
2?
1 with your stress
So 2.
level.
Alright, 2. So you keep it together. You manage to keep your nerves in check, barely. Alright, so besides that, you've got how many hits?
2.
You got 2 hits, and I have 2 hits. Alright? So success goes to the aggressor. So I'm the aggressor. So I do 2 damage.
That's critical injury.
And it causes and automatically inflicts a critical injury.
You have 6 armor to defend against the damage. Same thing the
Right,
aliens.
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
so I get to roll another 6 dice for the armor.
You get to roll. Yeah, you get to roll for your.
Before he throws.
Do you have armor?
I don't know anything about this rule.
Huh.
Does he throw? Is this like body? Is it just throw that, or does
So the
he
way
throw
armor works.
stress
Yeah, the way
dice
armor
with it?
works is, if you've got armor, same way the alien has armor. When you're inflicting damage, you roll a number of dice equal to your armor rating, and each hit that you get on the thing reduces incoming damage by
He's
1.
asking if I add stress dice to it.
No,
Which
it's
is not
just
skill.
the armor.
Yeah,
It's just the armor.
Mother.
Oh no.
It's not something you can push. It's just a static roll. All right. So now we're going to go to the
Shit.
critical injury table and see what happens to Gunny.
And it critically injures if it does 1 or does 2 or any amount of damage.
Any damage, yeah.
Any damage.
Okay.
All I needed was 1 more success.
So it says,
What are the chips for? Do we use the chips here?
you know what?
We've been completely.
You can use.
Yeah, I
you
forgot
can
about
use.
those dudes.
You can throw one of those chips to re-roll your roll.
Reroll your
Yeah,
block.
go for
Fucking
it.
do it.
Which
Probably
one do you
do-
want to re-roll? The block? No,
block.
re-roll the body armor. Because the
Body
block makes you re-roll the yellows.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, re-roll the body armor. Talk nice to your dice. Tell them they're beautiful.
All right, so give me the chip. Yep.
Think good thoughts.
Woo! Hot dog.
You got
The
1.
1.
Okay.
So now that's no damage.
No, you got. I have 2.
So you
You
blocked
take
1 damage.
I blocked.
You block for every hit that you get on your armor roll. You reduce one of my damage
Yeah.
hits.
But he only
so I
had
had 2. You got 1.
that last one though on my block. It was 0, but he was the aggressor.
Right, no, that you were tied. Right?
Yeah, so now-
your attacks. That just means you didn't block. So now the damage is coming through. The damage is 2. Right? Well, I'm sorry. The damage is a base 2. I've got 2 hits. With your armor roll, you roll amount of dice equal to your armor, and for every hit that you So actually, there's three damage incoming
So
because
that-
it's 2 base
That isn't
damage
doing
plus
really
1.
any good then.
Because
I'd have to have.
on my first hit, I do the base damage of 2.
Yeah.
On the second one, I do an additional point of damage.
So he blocked 1 though?
So you blocked 1, which means you take 2 damage.
So it really doesn't do any good. I still.
But you
Take the critical.
You have the chance. Yeah, you still take the critical, right? So this thing leaps on you, and as it comes down and gets close enough, its little inner jaw just goes right through your eye socket. Right? And it kind of like screeches as its bloody little mouth is like holding your you can see the optical nerve dangling,
What the
right? It's not gonna
This is
instantly
Act
kill you,
1?
right? It's not going to instantly kill you, but you are at death's door. If somebody doesn't get to you and perform medical aid, you will die. Right? So,
Well, our medical technician is down.
No, I still see this. I'm still sad about it.
yeah, you're like, oh,
Yeah, we're buddies.
gulp, gulp,
I need to
Anyone
feel
else have
that.
medical?
gulp, gulp, as you're choking on your
Oh, God.
white oatmeal milk. All right, all right. So every time you talk, more. All right.
Plus, we can't shoot it now.
Okay.
Or we're gonna kill
So
him.
that was on 3.
What's your okay.
All right.
Well, that's
So,
my problem. I
that
have
was-
actually
that was
too
my
much
slow
killing
action.
Ammunition.
My fast
I can
action.
fire.
It runs and like moves and slams into the doors with the outer shields down. It hits it and like it almost kind of like stuns it a little bit. It kind of shakes it a little bit, but it tried to run through it basically and does not succeed.
Does it take any damage?
So it's now right there at the front doors in engaged range of all of you standing there.
Okay.
Everyone that witnessed Gunny take that blow increase your stress level by 1. And it is now, who's got 4?
I do.
I do.
It is your turn.
Oh, initiative. I thought you meant stress. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm stressed.
Everyone's very stressed.
I am extremely
You
stressed.
guys are locked in here with an alien. This thing is not happy.
All right. So
It is damaged and it is
What's
bleeding.
the good of giving command? Okay, if I give a
'Cause
command,
we get
it
a
gives you
die.
an extra die pool.
See, like
Yes.
technically, you probably should have rolled an extra die when you hopped over the desk.
Oh yeah.
But you made it though,
Yeah.
gracefully. You're just like, what?
Optimally, you want to give command if you use it on him. He's got the super gun.
You guys
it's
been
gonna make a
Gunny's
lot
seen
of
it all,
acid
right?
splash
He's now had an eye
going on.
poked out by an alien.
I know,
Right
I've
here,
like-
patch. He's like, oh, just a
I
flesh
actually-
wound.
My character has gone up against Xenomorph
Yeah.
before.
So, Dave,
Yes.
I only used my slow action on my turn. As a fast action, can I back up?
You fired, right?
That's all I did.
Yeah, it's slow action. So fast action, you can move.
All right, so I am backing up.
All right, so
Okay.
the way it works
It's
with
in a
movement
dead-end
on the map,
canyon.
you can move one zone, which means you can go from the bullpen into one of those other rooms. You can go down the hallway.
You can move over there and take cover, or over here and take cover. Or
Right, you can move to a different zone.
Yeah,
One zone away. Yeah.
Wherever it is, I want full view.
But do you want to create as much distance between you and the
Yep.
Xenomorph as
So then
possible?
like here
Okay.
then?
That's probably makes
Those are
the most
little
sense.
closets.
Okay. Those are storage closets.
Okay.
Any
You
of the
would wanna use that
offices
for cover.
or down the hallway where the holding cells are would be applicable. So,
All right. So
what is the captain going to do? All hell is breaking loose,
I
Captain.
know,
Better
I
get your
know.
team together. I need you to
Okay.
fall back on the incinerators and lay out
all right, I'm
all
gonna.
those simulated drills.
I'm going to command. Can I even see the Xenomorph from where
Yes,
I
you
am?
can see
okay,
him.
Okay.
It's a big
You
son
can
of
see
a
I'm
him.
going
bitch.
to. You know what? I'm just going to convert my slow action to a fast action and give 2 commands. I need you to. No. Never mind. Sorry. Still considering.
Okay, no problem.
All right, Hammer. I want you to blow the fuck out of that Xenomorph.
As much as I hate to admit it, though, it'll probably cost us Gunny. So maybe you pull Gunny out first.
And then, as my slow action, can I pull out Gunny?
So, as a fast action, you'd move over and grab a hold, and then as a slow action, you would drag him.
Oh, okay.
That would put you dangerously close to the Xenomorph.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, how close are they to the Xenomorph? Really close?
They're in engaged range. They are in melee range with it. So you saw Z like back away. He's like,
He's like right by the door, and we're somewhere around the
yeah. The
desk right
Xenomorph. The Xenomorph is
Can't
for
they take
intents and
cover
purposes-
behind the
on their turn.
the desk?
On their
they
turn.
could, but it's your turn right now, not theirs.
And your initiative is for the.
Oh, on my
Xenomorph.
initiative is 3. No.
Yeah.
I just went.
And as a
Okay.
holding round, I wasn't going to stand in front of the door.
And yours is 8.
I knew
Yeah.
that was a bad idea.
I'm the last initiative.
You can command and give someone a bonus on their roll. Like, if you know that Hammer's going to shoot, you could give him a command. Fucking shoot that thing. Kill that thing. Right?
You
Yeah,
heard me,
alright,
you
alright,
heard me
yeah.
already tell him shoot
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to command Hammer, kill the fuck out of that fucking Xenomorph. Jesus. We need that down. And
What's up,
as
dude?
a Slow action. I guess I'm gonna shoot it some more.
All right, yeah. There's nothing wrong with shooting it. It seemed to be
Yeah,
working.
okay, yeah.
Although when you shoot it, it has acid for blood,
acid.
which
It's
could be dangerous, right? As you look at the.
I should have grabbed that fucking baking soda. Jesus,
weapons
no.
do you have?
What?
There are weapons that don't spray acid.
There are?
No.
Well, fire, but that's not gonna help you.
Yeah, you have a flamethrower?
No.
Right.
No.
I do. That's what I was going to
Wait, you have a grenade.
I do have a grenade. That sounds like a lot of
You're
acid.
in a
It's
closed
not-
space. You
no,
pull a
the
flamethrower,
fire-
right?
the
No,
fire
I'm just going to
will
use my
burn
pulse
off.
rifle again. I'm just going to
Okay,
use my pulse
there you
rifle.
go.
Okay,
Good
okay,
idea.
okay, yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Go
Jesus.
for it. Yep.
It's so stressful.
So now, what you can do, one of the things you can do with a fast action, you can aim. It gives you a bonus die. You can say, I'm going to aim and then shoot.
No, he has the big fucking gun. I want him to fucking.
Let's rock, man.
He's stress die. Oh god.
Going down inside the Marshall station.
You're sick. You're sick, Dave.
I'm not sick. The alien's sick.
Okay, 3 successes.
Okay.
No aliens.
All right. So you got 3 hits. All right. So remember that. I'm
Yep.
gonna roll my armor.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So let's see. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Get your kids out of my yard there. Come on. I have. Oop, that's cocked. All right. Still don't have any. Oh, I have
All right.
none. So how much damage?
4 total damage.
3.
4 damage. 3 damage.
4 total damage. You had 2.
Oh
over
yeah,
your
I had
hits,
2 successes.
2 base damage, 4 total damage.
Yep.
So you shoot this thing. You're like, right? The bullets hit its big oblong head, and it goes poof and explodes.
Fucking finally.
Explodes?
Yeah, you shoot
Wait,
it there.
wait.
So remember, like, Apone kind of rounds firing in those things. Standard, caseless explosive tip, depleted uranium from Mars, kind of things, just everyday business, right?
Mars uranium is good uranium.
Right. Well, that's what's being fired from the pulse rifle.
Okay.
So when the bullets hit, they explode.
Okay.
When they hit things for acid for blood, the acid explodes and goes everywhere.
Okay.
Who is standing by the door?
Standing?
Just a little acid.
Or
Just
whatever.
A little acid.
So I'm behind the desk.
You're behind the desk. You're safe.
Okay.
No.
But he
I
said
just-
standing, so you're laying
Oh,
down.
yeah,
So it's not
exactly.
gonna hit you.
I'm not gonna hit-
Yeah,
I'm
who's
not- it's-
behind? Who's by?
I'm close.
Those
So-
two.
I came in right
Nothing.
next to Gunny.
No.
He's in
Oh,
another
that's
room.
right.
He
You
ran.
Specifically
So
fucked
the only
up.
one there is really is Hammer.
Okay,
So,
just
all right.
Hammer.
So
You're fine,
all right.
buddy. You got
so
this.
Hammer, we got to check for acid splash. All right. No
Does he
big
do
deal.
a mobility roll?
So you need to do a mobility roll.
How's your mobility?
Succeed at that.
So that's
Yeah, when a xenomorph
Okay,
is
use
wounded,
it if you have
when it's
to.
wounded, some
I
of its
have a lot
acid
of
blood
stuff.
may splash on its attacker, and
Yeah,
anyone
you
within
do.
engaged range. Each type of the xenomorph inflicts a different level of acid splash damage. Only damage that draws blood causes an acid splash. The strength of an acid splash is based on the acid splash rate of the xenomorph plus the amount of damage that the xeno took from the attack, which in this case is 4.
2. Base is 4.
Base is 2.
Base is 2, so total's going to be 4 again.
Oh, in base dice,
Yeah.
right, which was 2, right. With base damage 1. So 2 from that plus it's 8, right? If I'm calculating that right.
Was that right? Okay.
Yeah. So it's the amount of damage that the Xeno took from the attack in base dice with base damage 1, which is 2, right?
Yep.
Armor reduces the damage for each one rolled. Its armor range reduced by 1, and the acid eats your armor. So you get your armor against the acid as well.
well. Right now, I'm still on mobility, right?
Yes.
Mobility
To
adjustment.
try to dive
so,
out. Like,
yes, I'm going to say you can make a mobility roll to try and dive out of the way.
Ugh, I did get one.
All right,
stress.
you got an alien. All right, so we're gonna make a panic roll. So go ahead and give me a panic. So your it goes up by 1. So that is now you're rolling a panic roll plus 5.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Now you're
I
in
finally
the
get
bad ones.
overkill, but I can't.
Now
use
you're
it 'cause
actually in
there's
the bad
nothing-
ones.
Nothing actually.
I may
Isn't
have
that what
got that
Dave-
roll, that exact
Isn't that what
number
David
on
rolled?
another game I played this in, and if it's the one I'm thinking, it's not good
Josh,
for you.
why did you go up a stress level?
Oh, because I thought I was supposed to when I rolled that. Was that not?
No, you don't go for stress level by.
Oh, sorry. That,
so
that
it's-
happened
Thank
last
God
time.
it's a
So
10.
it's 10. It's 10.
Okay, sorry.
Well, let's see.
That's the last
When I go
non-destructive.
to overkill.
So you now.
Yeah.
Did you increase your stress level when you saw?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So drop item. Or I'm sorry. Freeze. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round, losing your next slow action.
okay.
Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range of you increase by 1. That's
But
going to be
instead of
everybody.
doing that, can
I'm
I just
unconscious.
instead of doing that, can I just overkill even though there's not an enemy?
What does
And just-
overkill say?
So I don't panic. I just get
Angry?
aggressive.
Rage.
Yeah. So
Read overkill.
okay, you don't run and hide when you go and get stuff. Instead of panicking in the face of mortal danger, you turn your fear into aggression and use it as a weapon against your enemy. You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll.
Okay, so you make a
Overkill's
panic roll.
written on your thing.
You can use overkill, yes. Okay,
Maybe go stomp his acid head.
so instead, so you still, so is it instead of making the panic roll? Is that what it says? Instead of, or when you make a panic roll?
It says instead of panicking in the face of mortal danger, and then it says you can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll.
Okay, so you still make the panic roll. So I'm hearing.
It's still over. He switches whatever the result is
Yeah.
to overkill.
Instead of
Okay, and
Freezing
overkill
fear.
does what?
I think it's on your
makes
list.
me-
Yeah,
I think
it's on
I think it's
panic
12
roll.
or 13.
No,
It says it
no,
makes me
it's not on-
attack all of the enemies until they're all broken.
Oh, okay, all right. So instead of freaking out, you open fire.
And if my memory serves, it does another thing. It completely empties his weapon.
It empties the clip.
Oh, then I can't do that. I mean, that's 500. That's 200 rounds.
All right, no, you empty it. You empty it. You go full auto when you empty it, and you
That's a lot of rounds.
I know, like 3 minutes later, we're like, all right.
you just start spraying bullets.
No, it takes about 20 seconds to empty the.
That's fine.
Yeah, so you
You're
empty-
just like
Yeah.
Predator.
So it's like
About 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Everyone
About
imagine
30
in the dark room, me, Charlie Chaplain, smiling alongside as this light flashes from
Going out.
200
The lights are on in here. The lights are on in here.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, but the
They
Marshall
break.
station,
The
Marshall station was lit.
I would like
All
it to
right.
break, please.
So, I forgot why we're even. Oh, it was the
because-
acid splash for
Yes, yes.
you. You still are going to take acid to splash damage. I have to roll, all right? So you fail on the mobility roll to dodge.
Right.
Okay. And now you are
And
consumed.
panic
Now you're
or-
blood
or-
drunk.
or over-
So 8. So I'm rolling 10 dice here for the acid. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3. All right. Now you're rolling your armor to reduce the damage.
1.
Okay. Are you going to push that or use a chip?
Oh no, I'm not
You can't
adding
push
any
it.
more
You
stress.
could,
but
you could use a
could
chip to
chip it.
reroll.
Yeah, chip it.
You could chip it. It's probably a good idea to chip it. Because you saw what happened to Gunny.
Well, yeah, but on average, I'm rolling 1 on 6 dice, so it's kind of a waste of a chip because I rolled on average.
Well, that's what they're for, though.
Well, it's not a waste of a chip because you saw what happened to Gunny when he had 1.
Oh, do I know the attack? Is it the same attack as his?
Oh yeah, you got. Oh no, this is for the acid.
Mm-hmm.
So you saw what happened to happened to Chaplain. Right. So,
Right, but I mean, I'm also overkill, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to get splashed and not even feel it at first, and then it eats into my arms.
Maybe.
So
just chip it,
I'm
Josh.
wrong.
So
He doesn't
is that-
empty his clip. Everybody else within short range makes an immediate panic roll.
Oh, is that what happens? Oh.
Yeah. So it's not that he empties his weapon, but the rest of us all
anybody
have to
else
make a
within
panic
short
roll.
range?
Okay. Short range is.
We just roll our stress die?
I'm
You
It's gonna be.
roll 1
It's
d
gonna be
6
around
and
to
add
short,
raise
short
total
range
stress.
is going to be everyone except for Z.
Dante. Oh, Dante and him.
Even me?
Hold
Yeah.
on, I'm confused.
So you're going to roll a 6-sided die. Add your
like
current
a
stress
avalanche of
to the die.
panicking.
Yep.
Oh, I was playing it wrong again. I forgot to do the automatically shoot thing.
It's all right.
Okay, so
So let's before we get to the panic tests, right? Let's just. So are you going? You're staying with the 1?
So will I take 2 damage if this is the case? Is that what's
Right
going
now I have 3. So it's a base damage of. You're going to take 3 damage, right? So right now with 1, you take 2 damage.
on? So it's either 2 or reroll, and yeah, I'll just take the 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me double check that because I thought it was a base damage of 2. Because oh no, that was for the deadly mouth attack they did to him.
Yeah.
So
He has armor against the acid.
so you got 1 hit on your armor range. So you reduced it by 1. So you're going to take 2 damage from the acid.
To the armor, right?
Just damage to him. Right. All
Armor
right.
can take
the
damage.
armor soaked 1 of those. So there's acid on the armor. The armor can take so much damage before the armor
So
becomes
is the
useless.
armor? I know you said armor rating is reduced.
Yes, the armor rating is reduced by 1. Now, everyone that's in close range, which is going to be everyone except for Z, is going to go and make a panic test. So we're going to start with the captain.
I got 1 and I have 3 stress, so 4.
Okay, 4. You keep it together.
Ooh.
Basically, I need to know if you get like a 10 or higher.
5.
You're good. All right, and everyone else is okay. Cool.
Everyone else is alright.
But
So-
I do need to roll because I got a stress, so I do need to roll to see if I accidentally discharge.
Okay.
That's just part of my
All right.
guy.
You should be the same as me in stress. You should be 3.
I have 2.
Did you have a way to reduce it?
Hold on. 1 and 6. So if I get okay, so no, I don't shoot anything.
Okay.
Okay.
And then no, I took stress when
You keep it together.
when it attacked, and then stress when he did his thing. What else is there?
And also when somebody got killed by him.
Okay.
So
You should be the same as we should all be at the same stress for everyone who's alive.
Is he dead, or did his
Okay.
eye just
I'm
get
at
taken
death's
out?
door until Dave says I'm dead.
No one's dead yet. No one's dead.
not.
But I'm unconscious.
He is critically
Bleeding out.
he is critically injured.
Yep.
And
negative hit
Chaplain
points, basically.
Chaplain is critically injured.
I was never alive to begin with, though.
Right. Yeah. But you're not completely, destroyed, and you're not dead yet. But you will be if somebody doesn't get to you. But so we're out of initiative because the Xenomorph is dead. The acid splashes, and I'm not gonna splatter acid on people that are already down, so you're safe there. You're not waking up with higher stress levels. Go and turn in your initiative cards. And so for the people that are, you go ahead and burn off a clip on your smart gun, and you get to a point where it's like, the barrel smoke, and you're like click click.
Now you did hear me say that I was wrong.
Oh,
on
it doesn't.
that.
Oh, it doesn't.
not
burn.
do
I
that.
still do that.
It's
for,
worse.
Okay.
For thematic.
It's
effect.
worse.
It is
We
worse.
all make a panic
Yeah.
attack.
All right. So now I'm gonna go around the
Overkill
table.
kind of sucks.
What's the captain doing?
I'm going over to Gunny and putting pressure on the wound and trying to staunch the bleeding.
So you're gonna give me a medical aid roll.
I have 4 empathy, but I don't have 0 with medical aid, so
I would
But
do,
you're
just so
rolling
you
for
know,
dice
I would do the same thing if it adds.
I'm sorry. What's that?
I would be running over to Gunny as well if it adds.
Okay, yes, so you can assist, right? So if you assist somebody that has the skill, it's going to add 1 die to that person's
They
test.
have to have the skill.
Oh, but I
Who's
don't
got
have
the skill?
our
Anybody have the skill?
fucking sense. No.
Me.
Oh, you have to have the
Our
skill
gun-
for
oh,
the
shit.
assist to help.
No, if someone has the skill, right?
Oh, they
then-
can assist.
Then,
so
then-
maybe he could.
Well, right. So you're not out of it, right?
Yep.
So-
Am I still immobile?
You are immobilized.
Chaplain, what
So-
the fuck do I do?
From here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So let's see. So when you let's see what it takes for a synthetic to be able to start doing stuff again.
Very important.
Xenomorph, dude. That's what you guys just fought. So
Jesus.
crazy. All right.
I was expecting we're just starting out. It's just gonna be like a little face hugger or something, right? Yeah.
No.
There can't be more of those here, though.
All right. So let's talk about stress and panic. I think you guys have you got a full dose of stress and panic disease. Here we go. Synthetics. Androids don't heal. Instead, ship to work, and a Comtech roll is required to repair all lost health points and all critical injuries. As long as the android hasn't suffered a system shutdown, they can repair themselves.
Oh.
So can I roll?
But a shift
Oh.
That's 5 hours.
is 5 to 10 hours. You don't have that much time.
Okay.
So you can.
Does anybody else have Comtech?
It's not Comtech. It
Didn't you
is
say?
I bet it's Gunny.
medical. It's medical aid.
For him.
No, for me. Does anybody have Comtech to get me
I've
running?
only got 3 dice in a
Person whose
wits.
health has dropped to 0 is broken. If you apply your medical aid skill to them and your roll succeeds, they get back on their feet and immediately recover a number of health points equal to the number of hits you rolled. That's called recovery. The other portion of medical aid is save a life. The most critical use of medical aid is saving the life of a fallen character who has suffered a critical injury. A failed roll at this point could mean the end of your patient, so be careful. All right. So what you need is you need to make a medical aid roll. You can make the medical aid roll without having the skill. You just aren't going to have that many dice with it. All right.
So can I help?
Yes, you can. So if you help, all right, you can have up to 2 people help you. It's going to give you an additional die.
Okay.
For each person.
Yep.
For each person?
So is the captain making the roll?
You're making it over me. That's for damn
You
sure.
probably have a higher empathy.
Yeah.
Who has
yeah,
the highest
yeah.
empathy?
I have a 4 empathy.
He's all no. Don't even. It's not even on the character sheet.
So are we in a safe place now?
You're not yet because
Oh,
there's
God.
still no. All right.
2
So
and 1.
it's only been
Okay.
moments since all the craziness, since the
but
gunfire
I get
stuff.
an additional dice from Z. Do I get an additional dice from...
Yeah, you can talk her through what she needs to do.
First, check to make sure the patient still has a pulse.
Because you want to make sure that the spinal fluid is not leaking.
There's still blood just pumping out of him.
Yep, it is. I think he has a pulse.
So you need a success on this.
Do I roll
my
stress
eye
as
socket.
well?
Yes, you do.
First,
shit.
cauterize wound with blowtorch.
3 stress dice. That's the other thing. Sometimes when you're doing stuff like this, you want to look at who's got the least amount of stress dice.
Yeah, we're all the same point.
Okay, come on.
No alien. You've got 2.
2 successes.
All right. You save Gunny.
Okay,
So-
okay.
Okay, so you succeed. They get back on their feet and immediately recover a number of health points equal to the number of hits. How many hits did you get?
2.
So you recover 2 health,
And that's all the help.
and you are stabilized.
Woo.
Yeah, because that's all the damage I took was.
Yeah. But when
Now-
the critical roll is fixed.
In order to repair your eye socket, you need to get to a medical pod
Well,
for surgery.
there's totally a medical facility, so cool.
There's a medical facility here, right? So they could
This
perform
went
that kind
so
of thing.
foobar. Oh my god, this is tits up now.
Okay, let's go over I'll take stock of the situation.
So hold on. So we're still in this kind of like turn by turn thing. So that's what the captain did. And that's what Z did with the help of Chaplain. What is Dante doing? Dante's behind the desk.
Yeah. Dante's gonna go and look at the thing, at the creature.
What you see is it's got long, very long, kind of, its appendages look like they're made out of some type of, like, almost like a metal bar, rather than a bone, There's not a lot of muscle tissue on it. It's kind of skeletal in nature and dark, in color. It's got long, appendages and long fingers with sharp black claws on the end. It's got this barbed tail that looks like it's been put together with like cogs, one after another, right? So it's got these strange little plates on the top. It's got these tubes. There's a series of 6 tubes, literally look like tubes that are growing out of its back. They're about 6 inches, about 6 inches to 8 inches, varying lengths. 3 on each side, going down straight down the back, side by side, and you can see what's left of its long bulbous head. That it has, looks like it has very sharp steel teeth. There is the remaining blood that didn't splatter all over everybody is now eating into the floor. The smell is indescribable, and you can see that its little mouth there is still kind of
Clicking open and shut.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the captain where it came from.
I'm not an expert on these things. I don't know shit.
Oh, as I'm saying there, it came from holding cell 4.
Okay, I'm gonna look over at Hammer and I'll start moving towards the holding cells.
All right. So now, what are you doing?
So Hammer's just pissed off still. He paces for a little bit to kind of blow off a little steam, and then sits
Adrenaline's
down.
still just pumping
Yeah.
through your body.
And then tries to sit down at the comm station chair and reaches into his pocket, pulls out a syringe.
Oh,
What are you gonna do?
Jesus.
Gets wrapped up, gets ready to
Jesus.
inject this thing.
Whoa.
Start doing
the
drugs
fuck are you doing?
He doesn't seem to be hiding it from anybody.
So he goes over and pulls out, oh, fuck this, right? All right, so you start preparing to do an intravenous drug use.
I
right?
really
There you
want to
go.
just smack it out
Right.
of his hand.
So,
the
you know,
fuck you think this
So
is?
it's something that you've hidden, for quite a while, So anyone witnessing this is going to be obviously like, oh, okay, no sense in making matters worse, right? But all right, so you start doing that. You've got drugs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
that's my featured item.
Okay. All right, so you start shooting up. All right, so
That's the way to reduce your stress.
Right.
Yeah.
Does
In
anybody-
fact, I can't reduce my stress until I've done it. That's why I didn't get it.
you're like,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dave, did you say you have Comtech?
No,
No.
I had first aid.
Anybody have Comtech?
Does
No.
it actually reduce it when you do it, man?
When you use your signature item,
No, but the two of us.
I
between
mean, I
us,
can
we're-
try.
yeah.
I have 4 wits, so
I will aid you. I'll say, Captain, if one of you could come over here,
is it my turn?
I can aid
Yeah,
you
it's
in
free form
repair.
now.
Okay.
So I'm going to aid you.
Okay.
I just need a simple fix to restart my movement.
But you also need a shift of time, which is 5 to 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
even
Oh,
for-
like they can't make a Comtech roll
First
right
aid,
now.
basically.
Yeah, they'll be able to make, once you've spent a shift of time working on you,
Okay.
they can make a
Oh.
Comtech
We
think
need
roll.
to call
about it, you're going to have to reset
Major-
bones or
Major
mechanical
Hatfield.
So
plastics.
at this point, they want to carry your carcass out,
Yeah.
right? You're still like, oh, go left, go.
So
Right,
yeah, Major Hatfield, we need a team over here.
Okay.
You got to load them into the APC, but now someone else has got to drive.
Yep.
We have 2
I
other
don't-
drivers.
I don't think we should open the door, especially not for a robot before we know there's no more of those things in here.
I think that's a great idea. Let me just put a call out really quick, and I'm going to put a call into Major Hatfield.
Okay. So and as you start to do this, right? You hear
No.
the marshal.
Oh, okay.
Is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead. Fucking, our big fucking gun killed it. It might leave a little spot on your carpet there.
Who do I give my gun to?
Oh,
I
it's
think the
Chaplain.
marshal's got a headache.
Chaplain.
Or is
So
epileptic.
he
or
walks
something.
over. He walks over and pulls his gun out. It's dripping with the white oatmeal.
Thank you, Marshall, for letting me borrow that.
His body's laying.
He's looking like wide-eyed. He's like, yeah. Right? He puts it in his holster. And he kind of backs away. He's like, I think it might be a good time to open those doors.
Yes, you should check on your employees too.
Olga!
You check on your own. We're gonna get someone down here maybe. Well, I gotta call some people before we open these doors. Hang
You
on.
call some people.
Yeah.
All right, more people like you.
Fuck.
Right? And Yeah, I'm gonna go find Olga. Right, so he turns around and walks away.
Captain, this facility should now be swept to make sure there are no further cocoons.
Thank you for that, Chaplain. Thank you.
Also, I'm going to start heading towards the cells to look at the face of the guy that was dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
With your one good eye.
Yep, with my one good eye.
We'll get you an eye patch. You'll have a pirate thing going
Arr.
on. It'll be real cool.
They got machines now that can just fabricate a completely
Yeah.
Oh, there
new
we
eye
go,
for
yeah.
you.
I hop in one of those little...
Yeah, little med pods, yeah. Like they had on Prometheus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I
That
know
was
that
state of the art.
we're pretty short-staffed on this frozen moon, right? Like
It's just
there's
one of those things took out my entire crew. Right? You can see now
Actually-
how dangerous those things are.
Actually, yeah. This is my second time learning these things.
I think it's an
Jesus
improvement.
The first time
Christ.
I killed a whole platoon.
This was a drone,
Literally.
by the way.
I
whole platoon.
can see that fucking blood, man. That acid blood is no fucking joke. Jesus. Okay.
No joke, man.
Yeah.
I
See, Barry,
can
never
agree.
use these xenomorphs in your game.
So I'm going through the cells and I'm looking
Yeah.
up, down, all over.
So as you go look at the cells, all the cells are empty except for the one in number 4. In number 4, so you're also as you're let me see the map there real quick. I just want to look and see.
Remember,
if
we
you're
also
gonna-
had a guy in interrogation.
Yes. So you
Are you
hear
able to heal my
There's a guy in
acid
interrogation.
burns?
Hello?
Mhm,
What's going on?
Okay, so as you hear somebody pounding on a door, this is where the holding cells are. You hear someone pounding on a door over here. Ooh! Hello!
Z, you want to check that out? I gotta make a call.
Boo, boo, boo. Hold! I want to talk to my lawyer!
So my X-Stem's injected. I'm back on my feet.
Like,
and I'll volunteer. I'll go with him.
Okay. Well, first, Dante is maneuvering down. The only thing that was in any of the cells appears to be in number 4. If you look at the body,
I'll wait for Gunny.
okay. So, Gunny, you're there. You come limping up, all right?
I
You're,
just turn the guy's head and look at the face.
all right. You look at the face. There's bruising around the neck, and there's bruising around the cheeks. But other than that, he looks fine.
Except for his fucking
His-
ribcage.
Rib cage is completely blown open. The majority of his torso is completely blown open, and blood all over the wall. And there's this strange kind of, resiny goop, this cocoon, and you can see the husk of that cocoon, what's left, it's still kind of dangling in the corner up in the ceiling.
Anybody I should know? The face?
So the of the person that actually this happened to. So as you look at the person, you are going to recognize him as this gentleman right here.
Ah, shit. Well, that's one less person we're looking for.
Reese, he is one of the 4 AWOL
Yes.
fugitives that you guys are
Mission
looking
successful.
I'll turn around, walk back out, and I take the picture, one down.
for. Okay. So meanwhile, you get on the phone and call Major Hadfield. So you call this secure number.
Yep.
And Hadfield, what's your sit rep?
There's been an incident at the Marshall Station. A Xenomorph was in one of the fugitives that we were chasing. We have lost that fugitive. He is down, and the Xenomorph is also down. I was calling for support, perhaps, if you have any assistance to offer.
Yeah, I'll just recall them from the fleet on Signy 61 for us. They can come down and deal with your Xenomorph problem at the police station, Captain.
All right. Thanks for all the help, sir.
Wait 1. Yep. In the meantime, continue on your mission. Be advised, you're to bring in the deceased, bring in the KIA, Reese, for proper processing.
Do you have anyone that can repair my synth?
That is not the business we are in, Captain. The business we are in is that I give you orders and you conduct them. Are we clear, Hua?
I'm doing the best I can with what you gave me, but I need someone to help me repair
I don't
the
want to
synth.
hear excuses, Captain. I want to see results. And click, hangs up.
I mean, I got one. That's a result. Okay. Fuck. All right, so we're not getting any help. Let's bag and tag Reese
Sir?
here.
If you don't mind, we just take him to repair.
Okay. Is there repair? Like, I know that
Who?
I want to repair the synth.
Okay, yes. So
Is there a place to take him and repair him?
Well, you can repair him. He can repair himself. It just takes time. You could stay here and he can make a contact roll to repair himself. It's just you have to take 5 to 10 hours of like basically working on it. You know.
All right,
Now
so-
I'm going to say that if you go to the medical facility, right? If you go back to Fort Nebraska, you go back to base.
We're getting our asses chewed.
You're getting your asses handed to you, but then Chaplain gets taken care of quicker. You go to San Rocco Medical Facility, where any other injured people can get medical care. Maybe the synth can get some type of medical care, but you're still spending at least 5 to 10 hours before you can make the roll. Or you can stay here, or you can get in the APC. You know,
Or you could take him to the hospital and drop him off for 5 to 10
We
hours.
got to bring the guy back.
drop him off the loading dock in the back, but
it
nobody
didn't,
No,
Hatfield
not
just
drop
told
off
me
at the
to,
loading
like,
dock.
threw him in the trash.
Would
Wait.
you like to hear a joke?
Oh, hang on. Okay, but Hatfield told me to bring back the body of Reese, right? So if we go back to the base, I'm following orders. I'm bringing back Reese.
Right, but he said you're to continue on your mission, right? Your mission takes priority. You still got 3 fugitives on the loose. So obviously you don't need to worry about this one. So you can basically, your training tells you can throw him in the back of the APC
Oh,
and
cool.
bring him back when you're done.
That sounds fun. Running around with a corpse.
You
Yay.
can you can wash the blood out when you get back.
Does he have a wrist locator transponder thing?
Who, Reese?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'm kind of confused on those.
Basically, you're all chipped.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
could look at his. He has a Marine one.
Yeah, it's a
would've done
personal
that.
data transceiver. Yeah,
So does it have like a backlog?
I know. It's just basically a transmitter so that people can
Okay.
track you.
Yeah.
Like
And they would have done it
So-
before he even
So
called
that
us.
you can
Yeah.
be a blip on the.
Yeah.
they probably would have cut
Okay,
him.
so
Yeah, they
there's
would have
no,
cut,
like,
cut them out.
hacking them and
You
stuff.
can look and see, and you can see that his PDT's been cut out.
Okay.
Okay. Does he have anything else in his pockets?
Let's see what he has. He has
The bodies.
looting the bodies.
Not
Go
I'm-
Dante.
I am gathering intel
There could be a clue.
So,
and snacks.
really quick,
And snacks.
we wanted to do recon
jerky.
anyway. We could recon for about 5 hours.
We could go to
And
the
you can
hospital,
fix yourself, Chaplain.
drop him off.
Yes.
I can get my eye socket fixed. Then we can do the recon.
Okay,
So
okay,
he's got.
okay, okay.
So you search him, and the only thing you find on him, you find he's got about $72 in cash, in UA cash,
That becomes snacks.
and he also has you find an envelope.
There's your clue.
I'm gonna bring it to the captain. I'm saying I found this in Reese's pocket.
All right, let me look.
The envelope is it is addressed. It says it has a name on the front. It says Reese. It's handwritten in cursive writing, and the envelope looks like it's seen better days, but it's still holding whatever is inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking open that.
Right? You open it. Inside is a piece of paper that's been folded up into thirds. All right? You open it up, and it is a letter from apparently a girl, and it is a letter that is saying we're going to
Is it a Dear John?
different directions in life.
It's a Dear John letter.
I know we've spent a lot of time together, but this is where we part ways. It breaks my heart to have to tell you this. It's a breakup letter from some girl, right? And it mentions, now that they're graduating high school, it makes sense that, that they go chase their lives and be happy. And if fate brings us back together, then so be it. So
That looks like a long time. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's been
kept that
carrying it.
working
He's
for
been
quite a
carrying it around since high school.
Yeah,
Right? It's a breakup
okay.
letter from a girlfriend, his high school sweetheart.
Yeah, I've got
It's
it.
his personal item that he uses to calm himself.
It's a signature item.
It's his signature item, yeah.
All right. Well, I
So
think.
you hang on to Reese's card there as he's deceased.
Okay, I have his body
Death
now.
from chest burster.
Cool.
Noble sacrifice.
Jesus.
Aliens, no joke.
And then I'll proceed to look in all the other holding cells too.
They're completely empty.
Okay.
They've been cleaned out. The wool blanket is folded neat. The pillows
And
aren't
there's
soaked
somebody-
with blood or
Yeah,
urine.
Z and Hammer are supposed to be checking out that interrogation room.
All right, so inside the interrogation, so you
They're
guys
eating
are you guys
guacamole.
gonna go? So you guys are like find your way into the break room at the
Well,
Marshall's,
let's just wait for them to come back.
Colonial Marshall's, where you're actually looking through the fridge for snacks.
All right, we're waiting on y'all.
We're waiting on you. It's okay. We'll just hang out.
We're just waiting for one of our players to come back and join the world here. So you guys are in the break room of the Marshall station looking for food. All right. So the understanding to me is that you guys were moving towards the interrogation room where the gentleman was yelling through the door.
Yes.
No, I was told to go there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I go there, I touch the door, and I go, nope, it's locked, can't let you out right now, and I walk away.
All right.
I need you to check out who's in the interrogation room, and I need to find the.
Isn't it the moron you brought in?
Ooh!
No.
Come back here!
Moron we brought in.
Identify
We
yourself.
left the guy in the
In the dumpster. Back
There's a
at
viewing
Pete's.
That was
This
the
is a
guy,
different
that
Warrant.
was
Yeah,
the
I
guy
forgot
that you
that.
chained up, right? You left in the trash can that you knocked
Yeah.
out? That was a different guy.
Yeah, that's a different guy. This is a totally different guy that has information that we're
This is
looking
a different
for.
guy.
All right, so this seems odd to me. So first thing I'm going to do is look at the pictures.
Somebody
those
out
three.
there. All right, okay. You can't see the guy.
I know.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm going to look at those 3 pictures,
Okay.
get it in my head. I'm going to take my rifle up,
Okay.
and I'm going to open the door.
Is there a hatch?
All right.
No.
What?
No, I was trying to point to.
Bad boy room.
There's a viewing area.
Oh.
Big glass window.
Whoops.
Okay.
That would have been helpful.
Well, the door's locked, first of all.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, door's locked. You weren't
Okay.
lying. The door's locked. Gotta go. All right.
All right.
So are there other nearby
So,
doors?
as you try and open it, right, and you
Whoa.
realize it's locked,
Right.
right, you
So,
hear whoever's on the other side.
Say again
Hey.
your name.
Hey, buddy.
And as he's speaking, I'm going to kick the door open.
Okay.
Hard as I can.
He's all, hey, hey, I hear gunfire out there. Right, you know. And so go ahead and give me a strength roll.
Is it a
Is
safe?
it a close combat? roll?
No, it's just a strength roll.
Yeah. Is this a safe place yet, Dave?
Is it a safe place to get Dave?
No. The idea is to reduce stress.
It is now. It is. We know
for
not
us.
yet because you don't know. As he's kicking the door in, right?
It doesn't
the
feel
safe
safe.
place is like in this calm place where you don't have any
Okay.
other distractions.
Okay.
Yep. And if
No
you're interrupted
successes.
while you're doing that, then it fails.
Yeah.
Right,
No
so no
successes,
success. So you start
way
kicking
too
on the
strong.
door. Boom.
Oh, I just kick it once.
Okay, kick it once.
Yep, no, it's
Solid.
locked.
He's like, hey, go find the key.
Oh, God.
Where's the marshal?
Okay. So,
Right,
wait,
so the
where
marshal's
are y'all?
off like looking for Olga, right? If you yell for him, it's only
Here.
it's been
Yeah, yeah.
moments, right?
Yeah.
So
Captain,
did you go in here?
we got
Yeah.
we
Way over there.
got someone in a cell here. It's locked up. We can't get in.
Have you confirmed identity of the person in the cell?
Not yet.
Okay, get back to me when you do. I'm going to go look for the marshal. I'm not going to just yell for him. I'm
Identify
going to
yourself.
walk up to him.
They're both hanging out in the restroom over there.
You guys are at the wrong door.
They're doing lines.
Let me in.
Is the interrogation room labeled on the outside? Can we see that the interrogation room's next door?
So
There's a solid wall.
Oh.
yeah, solid wall.
Oh,
Right.
it's a government facility,
So you
right?
say-
There's
yeah.
a little placard on the door that says
Interrogation room
Yeah.
1. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're asking what now?
Well-
did somebody ask like identify yourself?
Well, there's a viewing room for the interrogation room that we could maybe get an idea of what he looks like.
Okay.
Nobody's
If we
going
could, if we could enter it, if
Sure.
we see another room.
It's a door. It's a locked door as well.
All right, I'm just
Did he
gonna...
respond to a request to identify himself?
My name's Erin.
What?
Get me out of here.
His name's Hannah?
Hard to say, Captain. Door's kind of muffling it. Good deal. So hard to make it out.
Yeah, they're not completely soundproof, but they're sound deadening for when people are being beat half to death. You
All
know,
right.
like, you don't interrupt anyone in the middle.
Yeah.
Somebody reporting a theft of their bicycle or something. There's not a traumatic event.
Just take a minute.
We can't. I would advise to ask the marshal about the.
Yeah,
the-
I'm saying you guys take a minute, just relax,
You guys have those breaching explosives.
and I'm going to go
This guy
talk to the
might
marshal.
just be some
10-4.
drunk.
And I'm going back in the center room and relaxing.
Yeah,
Right.
go ahead.
So,
you guys
so
earned
eventually
it.
the marshal comes back, right? And he says, I've got Olga calming down in the other room. He's all, now, someone mind telling me what the fuck that was? And how it got in my station? You guys seem to know something about this. Captain, can you shed any light on this?
I have never personally. I don't think I have. I don't think
You've
my
not
character
encountered
has.
any of
I
these.
have never personally encountered one before. I believe they are called Xenomorphs, and they are just bad news.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, I can't tell you. My synth, maybe once I get him operating, he might be able to tell you a bit more. But you know what? It's over now. We're all calm. Everything worked out. Let's just talk about what we were talking about before.
Are there more of those things in
We did a
here
sweep.
somewhere?
Where'd this guy come from?
And what the hell happened to that thing inside my cell?
Where did you pick up that prisoner?
He was picked up on a drunken disorderly late last night.
So, as far as I understand, xenomorphs gestate inside
Okay,
humans.
can you use simple words? All right, just give it to me.
He
in
was
English.
impregnated by an alien and it burst out of his chest and then became that.
When a mommy
God.
alien and a daddy person really, really like each other.
Right? You're saying that, gentleman?
He had some alien eggs in him.
He fucked an
It's
alien.
involuntary.
Is it contagious?
No.
Not that I know of.
So I'd know if there were alien eggs inside of me.
Well, I sure hope so.
I hope so.
I have not had any intimate affairs with any aliens.
How are you feeling?
I'm a little upset. I'm a little nervous. Not quite totally comfortable, but I'm trying to understand.
Any chest pain?
No.
All right, I think
Nope.
you're fine. I
We
think
turn
you're
about
fine.
chest pain for it, Captain. Does that mean something?
He's like, oh, everything all right with her?
Well,
Oh,
Marshall,
you check
this is
her
my
out?
second time running these things.
You know about these things.
I know probably more than some other people.
Okay.
Every single time that the, as she called it, gestation went through, it was a violent affair. It was not something.
Right. The sex is violent.
It's not sex. It's there's a one critter that puts it in your face and it goes into your chest and then it bursts out later.
Right.
I knew this chicken based like that.
Got it. I think I understand.
You'd know.
I think I'd know.
Yeah,
All right.
you would.
And she's okay. You're okay?
I'm spick and span, sir.
All right. So, I need... She's all...
Deep breathe. Deep breathing.
I just don't know how I'm going to begin the report on this thing. So,
With a bottle of Jack.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Who's the goof in the interrogation room?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Oh, he's still in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you hear him? He's all... So he walks over towards the interrogation room, he pulls out his keys, and he unlocks the door.
All right.
And he's all, get the fuck back. Right? Sit the fuck down. Don't say shit. These guys are going to come in here and ask you questions. You're going to answer them. Or I'm going to feed you to that thing out there. Right? And you hear the guy, you don't hear anything out of the guy. So the guy sits down. You see, if you guys walk up, you see a middle-aged man wearing kind of like almost wearing like overalls, you know. He's dirty. Looks like he's been in a mine maybe or something. And he's unkept, you know, he's growing his facial hair out, his hair is long, and he's sitting down. He's all yours.
All right.
And he walks out of the room.
Cool.
Looks like a frack rat.
I was kind of hoping, because I think Z has some intimidation skills.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping... Oh, maybe he doesn't have intimidation. Never mind.
I have
There-
some menace, but I'm not really
What
particularly
is
good at
menace?
it.
Where
I
is
just
it?
roll strength instead of empathy for
Oh.
intimidation.
You have empathy. You have probably the highest empathy in the group.
All right. Yeah, so I guess I'll just
I do
question.
have no
Okay.
stress though, so yeah, maybe I shouldn't get worked up again.
I was
But
hoping
I'll just
for
stand
Z
menacingly
to
behind the
assist me
captain.
in questioning him to, like, give me a little bit of edge and look
He-
menacing.
How do you roll
So he has
menace?
really
I
low
can
empathy.
assist.
What is menace?
Menace is my
He's-
trait.
Oh,
He-
you have a special
It's
little
physically
Yeah.
intimidating rather than
Okay.
mentally intimidating.
Right.
All right, Hammer,
So-
come in with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need to stand there and I
Yeah,
can help you.
come in
too.
with me.
Do you roll
It's-
stress when you help somebody too? I guess probably.
I think you assisting just automatically
Just
gets die.
automatically.
Oh, good.
I don't think you have to. It's not like
it's not like
Shadowrun.
Shadowrun.
Yeah.
That's what, that keeps coming up.
We're playing too much Shadowrun.
Uh-huh.
Too much. I don't know about that.
No.
So I'll just kind of menacingly
Yeah.
stand there.
You're like
I'll be like, look tough.
splattered with acid blood.
Yeah, I got acid burn.
Do you still have your like tubing on your arm?
So who's questioning you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assisting.
And he is assisting, looking menacing.
Okay.
Fresh from
So
battle.
what do you ask?
What can you tell me about Nathan Andros or Nathaniel Androsian?
Same guy.
All right. What do you know what his plans are with these now
So he got
3 individuals?
You got any water?
Why?
Bad acid reflux or something, man. Thirsty. I've been stuck in here for hours. I don't know what the hell's going on out there, but I hear gunfire.
Yep.
So I got rights.
Not with us, you don't.
Well, you got anything to drink? I'm not gonna be much use to answering your silly questions if you can't give me something to drink.
I'll give a finger and I'll walk over to the cafeteria.
Okay.
All right. So you walk over. There's a break room. Mm-hmm. As you walk over to the break room, the marshal kind of is like, "Oh, hey, Gunny, can I talk to you for a minute?"
Yeah.
He's all, you know, I know your captain and all means well. You know, maybe we keep this between the two of us. But, you know, she came in earlier, asked some questions. You know, and I wanted to help. You know, I'm you know, I care about the continuity of what's left of the community, or at least a safe transition off world. You know, but what I didn't tell her is I got somebody chained up in the basement,
The fuck?
and I'm not quite sure how to. I don't know if it's the best time to talk about it. Or
Is it a
not, but
woman?
I don't want to. It is.
Oh.
But I don't want to alarm anybody.
I might not mention that.
She's like, I mean, is she like a man hater?
No, but having a woman chained up in your basement is usually...
Well, that sounds weird, but we brought her in, and she was being really unruly, and she said she had information that she would only talk to certain people. We were trying to get out of her who she would talk to, but
we'll
so
take
we
care
took
of
her in
this
the
guy up
basement.
here.
She's chained to the radiator down there.
We'll take care of the water here. Get this guy some water. We're going to take a look at her.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, I just want you to know that for the record, and I want to make sure the report reflects this. That our
As
best.
long as she wasn't abused,
No, we just didn't want to put her up with the rest of And
No, that's understand.
That's all
It's
it
for
was.
her safety.
It was for her safety. Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So,
I don't like that one
maybe.
bit.
Yeah. So okay. I'll get the water. Right.
Could I hear any of that through my comm?
No, he kind of. Well, you know what? Maybe give me an observation roll.
Can we all do that?
You can. You overhear the conversation. I got her chained up in the basement.
Maybe
I
it's,
got one success.
Okay, that's not enough.
Damn.
You want to push the roll?
Oh wait, I forgot to roll my
I got
stress
a
dice.
Oh, you got to
too.
roll your stress dice.
I got a success.
I got 2 successes.
You got 2. All right. So anyone that got 2, you overhear something like, "Can I talk to you?" And yeah, your captain came along earlier today, and that kind of thing. So you hear that
I don't
part
hear
of the
anything about
conversation, but you
chained
don't hear
or
about
woman.
you don't hear anything about that. But you hear, yeah, she came along, and
I'm gonna just play it cool and wait till
all
Danny
right.
gets
And
back
then
in.
how many did Dante get?
1.
1. Okay. Anyone else that are on the open mic can make an observation roll.
Am I able?
Yeah, you're there. Yeah. Anyone's alive can basically make an observation roll because you're all
I
And
keep
we're
forgetting
all
I'm
still alive.
you're all still alive.
It's Act 1, Erin. That don't mean nothing.
I mean, sheesh.
I'm a terrible captain. I'm like,
I
should I
got
open
only
that door?
one.
They got 1. Z. Observation roll.
Nah.
You don't
He's
want to
relaxing.
listen to anybody. You don't want to take the chance. of hearing
No,
anything
I'm
that's
relaxing.
important? Okay. And then, are you going to try and?
My memory is relaxed for 5 to 10 minutes, reduces stress.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not really paying attention either. I'm just.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just standing there looking
I
menacing.
got better things to do, right?
All right. So back to the interrogation room,
Are you bringing me back some water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and the marshal falls. There's, he's got cups of water.
Okay.
All right. And the guy that's in there sitting in the seat, he's like, yeah, come on.
All right. There's your water.
He's like, as he drinks it, he like holds it. He's like, oh man.
I'm.
Captain,
Yeah.
real quick. When we've ran into these things before, these things would come and go like this on people's heads and put something inside their throats. And that's how eventually things went out of their chest.
You
It,
having
like,
any
killed
chest
the whole
pain there,
platoon.
buddy?
So yeah, he's all.
Get the fuck out of the room. Get the fuck out of the room right now. Not you. Not you. Us. You stay there. Lock this fucking
Planning
shit.
on going anywhere?
Nope.
Hey,
Out the room.
wait, what are you doing?
Nope. So you're staying in there. Slam the door. Lock it.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's my lawyer?
Let's go watch him from the viewing room.
Yeah. Can we watch him? Can we?
You go and look at him through the window.
Yeah. Can we watch him from like the? Because it's like an interrogation room. Like there's other
Yeah.
people on the other
Yeah, the
side.
marshal's got the
I've
keys.
seen SVU.
Yeah.
Marshall's got the
Yeah.
Marshall's got the keys.
Okay, we're going to the viewing room.
Like,
And is there a way to communicate?
Marshall's
with-
like, what did he say? What do you know?
There's
Okay.
a possibility that there's another thing in him.
I asked that earlier, right? So okay, he's all right, and he turns around, he walks towards the main desk, and he reaches over and he pushes the button, and the shutters start coming.
What?
He's all, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here. I didn't sign up for this. I'm not one of you military folk, or whatever.
That's fine.
Can
Take
I
Olga with you.
Roll to
Give me the keys,
Yeah.
though. Give me the
You know
keys.
you want
I'm
to do
not
it?
gonna let him push the button. I want to try
Marshall.
to stop.
Oh, you're trying to
Physically
stop him.
stop
All right.
him?
Yeah.
So,
We don't have authority over him.
I can still
Well,
intimidate
the
him.
first thing I'm gonna do is I just want to put my hand over the button.
oh boy, you're gonna you're all. Bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start with swinging. So I don't even know what that would be.
Okay.
Like I don't. Yeah. So would that be? What am I rolling to stop him? I want to block his hand.
Okay, so you're going to
You're like,
make
"Whoa there."
you're gonna make a close combat attack.
Oh.
Just to
Okay.
try and prevent him from.
Yeah,
from-
I'm not
from-
trying to
from
break
making-
his wrist or anything. I just
Yeah.
want to get.
You're basically trying to disarm his action.
I want to. Yeah, I want to get in the way of what
Yeah.
he's doing.
You're like, whoa, buddy, what are you doing?
Okay, so I got one success.
Why do we need this guy at this point?
I don't know.
Just take his keys.
I just need his
and
keys.
let him go.
He can't leave without giving me
Rob
the
the
keys.
marshal.
Yeah.
But private with a
fine,
top
alright.
law enforcement
No,
person.
you can let them know first and then let them know.
I got an alien. I got a success.
Okay, so what's your stress level?
3.
Okay, so even if you roll 6, you're okay, right? So it doesn't really, nothing really bad happens until you're like 10 or above.
All right, I'm like rubbing my chest. I'm like, you really shouldn't do that, sir. That we don't know how many more are in here
Okay,
still.
Captain? So you see Dante rub her chest, kind of similar to the way that this gentleman in the interrogation room rubbed his.
How you feeling, Dante?
Feeling good, Cap. We shouldn't open these shutters yet. It's too soon. We don't know what's going on.
All right, what are you rubbing your chest there for? Are you having some chest pain?
I'll come over to you. You know, ever since they did that synaptic relay thing, I just my heart flutters all the time.
Okay, this is normal for you though, right?
I mean, define fucking normal right now.
I just need to
Sorry,
know that
sir.
one of those
Sorry, yes.
fuckers aren't going to burst out of your chest. All right, just tell me.
No, sir.
Okay.
This is unrelated.
Fuck, Jesus. Okay. Marshall, just give us the keys. You and Olga, get out of here.
Olga, we're out. He grabs keys. They're all yours.
I'll say, Captain, before they leave, should you not check them?
I mean, we have no scanner.
So I'll tell you what, you can check me at San Rocco. That's where I'm heading.
Okay.
As long as you promise me,
That's going to be...
you and Olga are going
let's
to
get
the medical facility.
Heading straight there. This is now a military operation. It's all yours, Captain.
All right.
Olga, come on!
Okay.
All right. So Olga comes running out from the back. He stands, holds the door open. They both exit out. All right. And they walk off.
I don't see how they could have been infected if the alien was in that guy. Oh man.
If they did the
It's
whole time,
highly
his wife.
unlikely. It's highly unlikely.
Yeah.
They
It
would
is-
know. There would be signs, right, Gunny?
Captain,
Probably. I can't say for sure. But the timing seems to be too short.
Okay. Okay.
Should I reinitiate the shutters?
Yeah.
it is too late to tell now. Anyway, they have already left. We
Yeah.
shall focus on what is around.
Is there a
Thanks for that.
is there
Thanks.
some kind
okay.
of hole in the interrogation door, like something where you'd slide stuff between the door and the interrogation room?
No, what happens, the way it works is, they don't have to pass notes. It's just whoever's doing the interrogating, they come out and they conference, and then they go back in.
I could like
kind of thing.
slide under the
No.
door.
No, because
So
I was thinking
I'm just monitoring
you have
him
somebody
from
out there
the
with a
viewing
grenade
room.
launcher, and if he
All right.
goes, boop, they go. Boop.
I really kind of want to get. Is there a way to get Chaplain mobile again?
Take him to
Soon.
5 to 10
Here
hours.
for 5.
Yeah,
Yes.
you've got 5 to 10 hours.
So, okay. How fucking heavy is him? Is Chaplain?
I'm
Can
gonna
I
say-
just fucking?
8 hours. It's going to take 8 hours to get Chaplain,
He's like people weight because
So
they're
at this
they're
point,
both like
we have
Okay.
the stuff going on here.
You sent him next to the dead body in the PC.
Yeah, it sucks
Thank you.
for Pedro, but
I was kind of hoping to like maybe see if you can get a read on the guy in the interview room, but
probably
you're
have-
immobile.
Well, I mean, you could always, if you want me to look at him, you could always bring me to him.
Wheelbarrow or something.
but you probably have
Office
better
chairs.
chance of reading people than he does.
Pushed him around.
Like seeing if there's an alien inside
No.
some person.
None of us have that ability,
No,
but you have probably
I
better.
thought
as
he
far
could
as
do like
interrogating.
bio reads or something, or
Maybe in a med
Tools.
bay.
Yeah, you need electronic tools. Yeah.
Is there a med bay in the Marshal Station?
no.
I have a surgical kit on me, Captain, but in my current state,
Yeah, that's the
I
problem.
could attempt to lead one of you through it.
No, I
we
don't
could always
want
just do it.
anyone in there with him.
Yeah.
Let's just
Keep them
okay.
closed in there.
But we can talk to this guy
Captain.
through the viewing room.
Is there a
like
button?
there's a microphone, right?
So if you go on the other side, there is a mic. There's a button that you can push to communicate.
Captain,
There's like a speaker. There's a camera, and there's a speaker in the camera.
What's
may,
up, Chaplain?
may I speak?
Yep.
Just
The
hold,
nature
just hold
of-
the android's body up against the window.
The nature of these creatures, it seems, is that they grow rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
So while you can interrogate him, you may want to make a decision on what you would like to do quickly, as we may not have time. As you saw what happened when one of these things was let loose for mere seconds.
What is that guy looking like now?
Who?
The guy in the
I'm
interrogation room.
watching him in the viewing room.
You
Are
can see him. He's
still
kind of
in
looking
there?
around. He keeps looking at the door.
Is he
right?
like sweating? Is he like pale? Does he look?
He seems manic, but he doesn't appear to be, displaying any other types of abnormalities,
right.
physically. He's obviously irritated, he keeps muttering under his breath, fucking mother,
All right, all right.
rights, man.
Have you?
We need to deal with
Bullshit.
him quickly so we can move on to another issue.
Okay, I need information out of him. I don't really give a fuck what happens to him. I just need information out of him. All right, so what's your name? I push the button. And
Right, Scar Soul. All right, so like voice modulation thing, She's coming across like, Kylo Ren, All right, so what's your name? All right, he's already said. So he's all looking. He's like, and he gets up and he like, so my name's Ivan.
All right,
Hey,
Ivan.
I want to talk to my lawyer. I got rights. Okay, this is ridiculous.
This is
bullshit.
This is a military operation now, and you will sit the fuck down and answer our fucking questions.
Are there lawyers on the
Go ahead and give me a manipulation roll.
There's
Okay.
lawyers everywhere.
spaceship
Yeah,
chasers?
definitely lawyers around. Maybe they all left.
Or
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were on the first
Yeah.
wave out. They're like, we're gone.
do I still
There
have
were
3
lawyers.
stress?
Yes, you
Not
do.
anymore.
Even hanging out with.
Oh yeah, you don't
have
reduce
taken
the
a break.
stress level until you spend some time with your. There's the alien. Oh.
2 successes, 1 alien.
Okay, so now give me a stress roll. Well, you can only roll a 9 right now, so you're good.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna roll my observation roll here. All right, so I've got 1. All right, you had 2.
Yep.
So he sits down.
That's what I fucking thought.
So what do you want from me?
Information, Ivan.
Where's the sheriff? Where's the marshal?
He's gone. It's not his house anymore. Now it's my house.
Who is this?
Not important.
Identify yourselves. You have to show me your ID if I ask for it.
No, I don't. You're full of shit. No. All right. So you're gonna answer my questions, or I'm gonna send someone in and beat the shit out of you until you do answer my questions. Understood?
What do you want?
All right. How do you know Nathan Andros?
He's one of the yard guys.
One of the yard guys. What yard?
Yeah. Yard at the house.
Like he does landscaping for you?
No, he does not. One of the gardeners. What is this? No, Nate, Big Nate. He's one of the guys. He's one of the, he's one of
Like a friend? Like a.
he is one of.
I love yelling at people. It's so much fun.
He's one of Botos's boys.
Botosis?
Yeah, Botos.
Who-
Botos.
Who,
Botos.
Oh,
Come on.
Who's Botos?
That's the boss.
Boss of what?
He's the boss.
Can we do a roll to see if we heard this name before?
You haven't heard this. Okay.
Okay.
Boss of what?
He runs the house, lady.
Which house?
The house.
What's up, Gunny? I'm gonna switch off the microphone.
He's
He's like pounding on the
he's
glass.
thinking law enforcement. He's not going to incriminate himself right now. You have to say, we don't give a fuck what they're doing. We need to know who they are.
All right.
You don't really want to. What do you want to know? Your mission is to find these people.
Yeah.
You know there's an insurgency going on.
Yeah.
It's not your mission to solve that issue.
Or
Yeah.
they could be criminals.
Your
whatever.
mission is to retrieve these individuals.
He doesn't want to say, he's my boss and he's a terrorist and a drug dealer.
You don't care about that. That's all fine and dandy, but you know
And
what?
he's a tax evader.
You care about your boss if your boss has got these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because your mission is to retrieve them.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So, is there a little like space under the door?
I feel like we've been there once.
Yeah.
Right.
There
So,
is.
so there isn't
There's
a
no-
space under the door where you can like pass notes and be like,
Okay,
hey,
okay,
answer these
okay,
questions.
okay. And it's like two-way or one-way mirror. Like he can't.
And one-way
see us.
glass, yeah.
One-way
But he's
glass,
like,
okay.
he's like, hey,
All right.
he's like trying to see through it. You know,
I'm just. And he's still not looking.
you gonna let me out of here?
That depends if you give me the information I want. I say, clicking on the thing.
So what do you want from me?
Have you heard the names Wojak, Carvalho, or Wright? Have you seen any Colonial Marines?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Do you know where they are?
yeah,
Where are they?
they're at the house.
Where's the house?
I can show you.
I pull up the map.
And hold it up to the one-way mirror.
No, he can't
And-
see through it. To her.
And you're telling me these Colonial Marines went with Nathan to that house?
I don't know if they're with Nate, but they're at the house.
All right. We know where the Marines are. then.
Hey, I gave you what you wanted. Let me out of here.
Yeah. Click. Just.
Hey!
Captain,
Boom, 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 boom.
have you asked the prisoner if he has had any loss of consciousness recently? Any unexplained loss of time?
Any unexplained dizziness?
Lost
Irritable
control.
bowel
Bowel movements.
I've been.
You
Please
sit up
hold
really
just
fast.
a
Do
second.
you
We're gonna
feel
have a
woozy?
medical professional clear you real quick. Just hold tight. All right.
I love the idea of you guys
carry-
picking me
Yep.
up.
Yep.
Let you
Yep.
up.
I'm dripping white oatmeal everywhere you take it. You're like, blip, blip. Yeah, trust me, it don't look like much when he's got to wear counts.
Chaplain, clear him. See if he's clear.
Chest is all open.
Yeah, no, they hook.
He's still functioning.
You're dragging
It's
like
fine.
you're
It's
dragging like
okay.
you're dragging like white synth intestines behind
Yeah,
you and
it's
stuff.
fine.
Like it's good. You're all stepping on them.
It's not uncommon to hook up a damaged synth and use it.
That,
Yeah, all synths get ripped in half. It's no problem.
those are vital parts.
Just another day.
Yep. Another day in the core.
Another glorious day in the core.
His arms are where he put Sultan.
What is his name?
Or Sultan.
His name is Ivan Chaplain.
Ivan.
He has the same last name.
Hi, my name is Chaplain. How are you
So
feeling?
do I see it or I just hear it?
You just hear it over
Oh.
the comm. Learn my lesson.
That's all. What do you want?
Well, I am wondering, have you had any unexplained loss of consciousness lately, or have you been experiencing any strange symptoms, including any chest pain, any sore throat, any pain of the neck and or chest? I mentioned that already, but it's important.
No, I don't have COVID. you
Outside
son
of my
a
high
bitch.
blood pressure and probably, you know, my acid reflux from all this stress, I'm fine.
Wonderful.
Now let me out of here.
Would you kindly
That other lady, she asked me a bunch of questions and I gave her the answers. We had a deal.
is his neck visible at all?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a shirt on, but you
I'll
know.
say, would you kindly lower your the neck of your shirt and show us your neck, please?
Hey, sure, no problem. How about this? He turns around, drops his drawers all. Can you see it from there now? Is that better?
No, actually,
Let me out of here.
Send me
that's
in.
much worse.
He's like, what is this? He goes and starts kicking on the door. I said, let me out of here.
Captain, until we can do a full physical, and I'll take my hand off.
Okay,
of it,
right.
Captain, until we can do a full physical exam, this man should be placed into our
Restraints.
into
Quarantine.
our custody,
Okay.
and he should be quarantined.
Put these on.
All right,
The
Hammer.
issue is we have no idea where in the gestation period, if there is something inside of him. They may be.
So wait, are these things dangerous?
It'd be great if he overheard you. What?
The one that you saw could somebody turn me, please?
So yeah, who's carrying
Can we do a
Chaplain?
C-3PO?
We have him on a
Back up.
computer chair.
Yeah, just swivel me.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're like one of the office chairs,
Yeah.
you're just pushing him around.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that has done this to me was able to do so after only moments of it being outside of a cocoon. I do not know how long the cocoon will take, but the blood was fresh from the exploded corpse.
Well, we know
Do I
it's
see any cocoon on the ceiling of this? I forgot to look.
If you go back over to the holding cell, yeah, there's what's left.
No,
of the
no,
cocoon.
in the interrogation.
No,
You
he's
know.
No,
Okay,
he'd be dead.
Okay, just making sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there's other,
So- clarification.
Uh-huh.
He said they picked up this drunk guy last night.
Yep.
Does that mean in this nighttime or 24 hours ago?
So it is nighttime, and so it was
Yeah. It was
last night.
24 hours.
Yeah, 24
Okay.
hours ago.
So we have a window.
It's probably like 11 o'clock at night right now.
We can hope, yes.
Okay.
Sir?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I suggest at the moment we leave someone to guard him, to keep an eye on him, while we go take care of the other matter I was talking about.
Oh, I don't think you mentioned.
No,
it.
I haven't. That's
No.
what I'm saying. There's another matter to
Wink,
take care
wink,
of.
nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Hammer, stay here.
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure he doesn't get out of that room, and watch him. Fucking watch him.
I can stay here too, Captain.
That's probably better.
Yeah. Well, let's just go. Okay. What's
Okay,
up,
Dante? Okay, start walking towards where the basement entrance is.
Yeah. The back of the holding cells, there's a stairway that goes down, and there's, you know, it's for like, you know, overflow supplies, old files that they need to keep on record for so long, you know, a lot of old paperwork and things like that.
And I'm not taking any chances. I'm pulling out my incinerator.
Okay. I will pull out my pulse rifle
You're like,
then.
all right, you light, there's a little flame, there's a pile
I've
of light.
already lost an eye.
All right.
Yeah.
He only got one more.
The stakes are already high.
The sheriff said that he apprehended someone else, and because he didn't want to lock them anywhere near the males, and have any kind of problems.
What?
He is a female.
Oh.
He locked her in a basement.
What the fuck?
I know it's odd, but I figured he is the top law enforcement official. It wasn't worth starting an issue.
Okay.
You can deal with it later. You can report him later.
Yeah. All right. Shit. Yeah. Are we gonna go check it out?
There's no reason to believe that she is anything else, but I'm just carrying this in case.
Be careful, Captain. There's nothing saying there's not more of these things already running.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Let's just take a quick little peek-see. Just scope in and out. We're gonna close the door behind us. Yeah. You know what? Actually, Z,
Yep.
come with us.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't come with us? Yeah, we should only have one person in guard.
So no one's reduced their
Yeah.
stress level yet.
We haven't? It hasn't been
So,
like 10 minutes?
You guys have been doing things,
We're not
right?
safe.
Access with my access key. It's the whole reason I've been sitting there. I'm down 1. This is my 1 for the act with my signature item. It takes 5 to 10.
I went down 1
rounds.
from my signature.
5 to 10
item.
minutes. Anyone they can reduce theirs with their signature item.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to be doing nothing.
You have to be doing literally nothing. Yes.
Shit.
Okay, so I could sit in the viewing room.
You could, if you want to. If you can't, if you want to, you can reduce it. You can.
Realistically, do you
Remember,
think
you can also use
I'm a fucking
these.
captain,
You can
so-
also use these
I
chips
don't
to
think you
reduce
can.
your stress level.
So the banter
question.
thing you can't do.
Can I use
Did
those?
somebody
to reduce my
use?
damage
Did somebody
level?
use one of these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2, right? They've been used.
No.
no,
The
no,
one that
just
you
one.
have is the
Alright.
one that was
Okay.
used.
Can they be used to heal wounds? Like just one
No.
for me to move?
Just to reduce stress level or re-roll a roll. Push a roll basically without.
So
Pushing.
Yeah.
me and
Push it.
Dante will like shoot the shit in the
Yeah.
viewing room while
Yeah.
they go and,
And I'll
throw themselves into.
So
the
are you
dark
wheeling
basement.
Are you wheeling Chaplain with you down to the?
No. Chaplain staying as well.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm in the
It's,
viewing
it's
room, I'll say.
Gunny,
I'm gonna
Z,
push
and me.
Chaplain.
And Dante.
All right.
We should only have one person stay up there and guard.
No, these two need to heal up. Like, they need to reduce their stress. I want two. We have 2 teams here. They're a team.
Okay.
We're a team.
I'm gonna wheel Chaplain out of the viewing room.
Why?
He's freaky.
You're leaking all over the place.
It's hard to lower stress when
Dante, would you reach into my pocket and place
No.
one of my mustaches on? I
Come
believe
around.
it would
I
decrease
got
the
something
tension.
in my pocket for you.
I'm gonna like
Why don't
kind of
you
kneel down and look in your eyes, and I'm gonna say
and feel what it
absolutely.
is?
I'll kneel down and I'll look in Chaplin's eyes, and I'm gonna say absolutely fucking not.
you don't even have an upper lip, Chaplain.
Would it be better if I told you a joke?
I'm in the viewing room again.
You just walk away.
I
You're
close
like,
the-
nope.
No, I'm just kidding.
You close them up in
Got a
there.
whole lot of
Put him in the
doors.
closet, close the door.
I can still talk to you through the comms, you know.
Yeah, you're right. That makes it better.
But I will respect your wishes.
All right.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna take.
it's the captain, Z, and
So the three
Gunny
of us.
going to the basement.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take point. Gunny, I think you should stay in back. I don't want to say seen enough. I don't know how sensitive you are about that yet, but
Oh, I'm a
You-
very sensitive person.
okay. All right. You just hang out in back. Z, you're right behind me, and let's head down to this basement and take a little peek-see.
So you go down the basement. When you first open the door, the lights are off, but as you walk down, lights come on.
Okay.
Pulse rifle is out.
All right.
My
I'll
pulse rifle.
remind you, my safety is off.
Okay.
That's your safety word?
You come down the stairs,
Getting freaky down there, Hammer.
and you see there are
She's
rows.
chained to a radiator.
There are boxes of files that kind of lead, but there's a walkway that's been left. As you kind of go through, the lights are on, and you eventually see this individual sitting
That's
down
what I
on the
fucking
floor that's
thought.
chained to a water radiator in the wall. And she says, "Thank God you're here." She's all, "Get me unchained." Fucking Captain Myers face fucked me with an alien. There's something inside me growing. And I need out of here now, and we need to get back to base. As she says that, you get a call on your comm. Charlie team, return to base immediately. That's where we'll stop.
Oh my God! Are we Charlie team?
So who's
You're Charlie
Oh
team.
Yeah,
shit!
we're Charlie team.
What do
You're
we
Charlie
know,
team.
Captain Myers?
Thank you for listening to another NCRP Productions podcast. To stay on top of everything we're doing, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook, all at NCRP Productions. You can show your support and help us continue to produce content by joining our Patreon. We offer additional podcasts like our B-sides and have GM materials, maps, and other fun things you can discover over time. You can find our podcasts on YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Google, and many other fine podcast sites. Just look for us at NCRP Productions. We value your thoughts, so please don't hesitate to leave us feedback or comments. And if you would like to contact us directly, you can email us at ncrpproductions@gmail.com.